Welcome back to Christie's and to this season's sales of 20th and 21st century art here in London and in Paris. I'm very pleased to say that we have a live audience both in London and in Paris for today's sale. Welcome back to our live bidders. And we will also be joined by telephone bidders in Hong Kong and in New York for the sales. Last but not least, Veronica Scarpati will be joining me in the rostrum for the second half of today's sale before we go across to Paris and hand over to our French team.
Thank you, Yussi. Bonjour, bienvenue à tous à Paris. I'm thrilled to take the hammer tonight to sell the outstanding collection of Francis Gross that gathers masterpieces by Picasso, Stahl, Giacometti and Magritte. Later on, my colleague Camille de Foresta will conduct the Paris 2021 evening sale. Bonne chance à tous.
Today's sale here in London includes 52 works, wonderful objects. Let's take a close look at some of the highlights from today's sale.
In May, we saw the launch of the 20th and 21st century auction series in New York and in Hong Kong.
And now we are combining with our colleagues in Paris to offer 3 sales across the evening, offering the very best of works across 20th and 21st century art.
We're seeing artists, ideas and influences sit side by side, and as a result, powerful conversations and connections emerge across the centuries.
We are creating a living, breathing thing as we curate these sales. That has led us to see new conversations, new dialogues, new balances between different artists at different times, and that's what makes these sales so exciting.
Keith Haring's Untitled 1984 really captures that new digital energy. As part of the auction, Christie's are offering the opportunity for the buyer to pay for the lot in cryptocurrency. So it really feels like a dawn of a new age all over again. Haring comes from his street art roots, and that trajectory continues with the 2 works by Banksy, Subject to Availability, which is a large-scale oil on canvas, and a reworking of Banksy's iconic flower thrower image, Love is in the Air with Stars.
This is one of the highlights of Picasso's late career. As you see in a lot of late Picasso works, you have these incredibly strong figures that are put together through planes of color and very clear lines in terms of the composition. You have these diagonals of the legs and arms, you have the heads of the figures, you have these very energetic brushstrokes, you have this incredibly strong, vibrant color. It is a museum quality picture.
There is a very strong visual chain of influence from Picasso into Basquiat, and you can really see that in the vivid energy and depiction of the human form, almost an abstraction of the body itself, with a variety of techniques that render an image alive with color, gesture, energy, that really are a testament to Basquiat's skills as a painter.
Giacometti is always observing what's around him. There is a view that perhaps this was inspired by Giacometti going to the cinema and seeing how the human form is rendered in film and how that changes perceptions of human form. This is an incredible feat of workmanship to create this fragility and dynamism in bronze. In the Kirchner, you also have dynamism, but very much created through color and through the composition in oil, in one of Kirchner's most important paintings. From the frenetic revenge of the dancer in Kirchner, we then have a moment of calm in Kandinsky's Noir Bagarre. This picture is painted in 1935 during Kandinsky's Paris period. You have this fantastic dialogue between the more typical Bauhaus diagonals and circles, and they are sort of focusing the viewer's eye towards the more amorphous shapes in the middle, perhaps inspired by his visit to the sea and his reading at the time.
Alexander Calder's work from the 1940s, Untitled, is this wonderfully delicate construction of found glass shards, pottery, plexiglass, all on this cascading metal and string structure. It's that idea of movement, light, interaction within space that I think is perfectly encapsulated in this really quite mesmerizing piece of art. It's wonderful to be able to include also some British names, such as the two Lucian Freuds coming from the collection of B.J. Eastwood. Painted on holiday in Scotland, a plate of prawns is a remarkably delicate still life, each prawn rendered in exacting detail, and it exudes this light that is quite remarkable when you stand in front of it. Another British masterwork is Bridget Riley's Zing 2 from 1971. It's a privilege to be able to present this work for the first time at auction, and it's at this time that you see her really reaching the zenith of her experimentation with light, form, colour and space across these stripe paintings.
This work has everything you want from a Degas pastel of a dancer. It has a very intimate moment with this dancer, and it has incredible richness in the pastel and in the colours that combine together to create such vibrancy. The pink of the dancer's dress is quite unusual amongst Degas pastels. That makes this work that little bit extra special. Each of our sales is unique. It's going to have dialogues that are unique and they evolve, and now we can see these objects living with each other.
We have found it to be a very enjoyable and rewarding way to present works of art and auctions as a whole to our collectors.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Christie's and to another exciting international sale, this time traveling from London to Paris today. We have around 100 lots that we'll be selling, and I'm delighted to have so many bidders here in the sale room in London. We're back to live sales, which is excellent. And similarly in Paris, we have a number of clients who will be attending the sale there. Good luck to you all, and good luck to all of our collectors following on Christie's Live, joining us from across the globe, and of course, our main sale rooms. We have New York. Here on my left is the New York screen. Welcome, America. And Asia, on my right, we have the Hong Kong team. Welcome to all of you, and good luck today. And last but not least, we have our Paris sale room, which we will be switching to halfway through today's sale. I will be joined in the rostrum later on, after lot 30, by Veronica Scarpati, who will be taking over from me before we switch to our Paris team. Before the auction begins, I'd like to hand over to Nick Finch, who will quickly read the sale room announcements, also mention any withdrawn lots from today's sale. Over to you, Nick.
Thank you, Jussi, and good afternoon, everyone. Great to see you all here. Please remember that the purchase price payable is sum of the final bid price plus the buyer's premium and all applicable sales or use taxes. Bidders should note that the auctioneer may open the bidding on any lot below the reserve by placing a bid on behalf of the seller. The auctioneer may continue to bid on behalf of the seller up to the amount of the reserve by placing bids in consecutive order or by placing bids in response to other bidders. Further notices to announce for this afternoon's sale. For the London part of the sale, in addition to those lots marked in the catalogue with the relevant symbols, each of lots 12, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 has a guarantee fully or partially financed by a third party who may be bidding on the lot and may receive a financing fee from Christie's. Please see the conditions of sale for any further information. And you see there's just one lot withdrawn today, and that's lot 24.
Lot 24, thank you very much. And I should tell you all, there's a lot of bidding globally on today's sale. The first lot, I'm expecting bidding from Hong Kong, from Paris, from New York, and of course from here in London, and perhaps with bidders online joining us on Christie's Live. So I would beg of you all, do jump in early, clear bidding, and it's going to be an exciting few hours here from Christie's live in our sale room. So I start with lot number 1, the Stanley Whitney. So sent for sale from a Scandinavian collection, from his Here Comes the Sun show of 2016. And I start the bidding here at 80, 90, 100, 110. I'm selling at 120, ladies and gentlemen. At 120 is my bid. At 120,000. 130 with Christian Albu. There it is. Christian, you have it at 130. 140 with my bidder. 140 Hong Kong. 150 to Keith Gill, new place. 160 with me. Do jump in, ladies and gentlemen. 160 is still with the auctioneer's bid. At 160, 170 to Keith, 180 to the auctioneer. 180,000.
200 New York, please.
Is that, how much is that? Sorry?
200.
I have
Alex,
190
please.
from you, 200 from me, I'm afraid. I have 200 already.
220, please.
Then you have it, Alex. Alex Rosser in New York. We go to New York from London.
Thank you, Jussi.
220 with you, Alex. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. 220 in New York.
Big Hong Kong.
There's Evelyn. Thank you. Evelyn in Hong Kong at 240. Alex, come in New York. Hong Kong has it at 240. And Alex is out.
in Paris.
260, Marilena in Paris. There we have full house, ladies and gentlemen. London, New York, Hong Kong, and now Paris at 260,000. 260. Who else is coming in?
280.
Marilena, 280. Back to Evelyn. Lynn in Hong Kong. Hong Kong has it at 280. The Whitney is at 280 to Hong Kong.
Bidding in Paris.
300 to Marilena, our Italian bidder based in France today. At 300,000, Marilena Bassetti. 300,000. 320 back to Hong Kong with Evelyn. 320,000 for the Whitney. Come back in, Keith. Come back in. 320. Here it is. With Evelyn's bidder in Hong Kong at 320,000. Would you like to come in, sir, in the sale room here? In the front row? You sure? Not yours then, at 320 in Hong Kong. Against us in London. And against you in New York, Alex. 320. I have Marilena. Now's your chance. 320,000 is with Evelyn. And selling. 350.
Bidding in Paris.
There it goes. 350 with Marilena now. Marilena Bassetti in Paris. 350,000. 350, pausing for you, Evelyn. It's at 350 in our Paris sale room at the moment. 380 is with Evelyn. 380,000 with Evelyn Lynn.
Bidding in Paris.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. 400,000 to Marilena. 400,000 now for the Stanley Whitney, Light and New Wilderness. At 400,000, pausing for Evelyn.
420 Hong Kong.
420, up goes the hand. Thank you, Evelyn. 420. I see a shake of the head from Marilena. She could be out. 420 is yours, Evelyn. Anybody else now in London?
I'm out in
Thank you very
Paris.
much, Marilena. You're out. So 420 then is with Evelyn. Marilena is out. Last chance, Marilena. One more. 420,000. Evelyn has it. Now's your chance, ladies and gentlemen, to jump back in if you'd like it, or I'm selling it here. First lot of today's sale is sold at 420 to Hong Kong. Well done, Evelyn. 864? 8864 is your number. Thank you for joining us. And we move to the Salmon Tour, lot number 2, being brought in. Thank you so much. Do bring it to the front there. Thank you. This is the Palm Reader number 3 of 2019. And once again, I have a lot of interest here. 120, 130, 140, 150 with me already at 150,000 to the absentee. At £150,000. 150. Looking for 160 in New York. Who's that? Joanna. Nice to see you. At 160 is yours. 170 with me.
Bidding.
180 to Joanna. 190 with me.
Bidding.
200,000 back to you then. New York has it at 200,000. 220 with me. The Salmon Tour at 220,000. Looking for 240 from somebody.
Bidding.
240. Back to you at 240,000. I have 260. 260,000 is here at 260,000 in London at 260.
Will you take 270, please?
I'll take 270 at 270,000. And you have it now. I'm out at 270,000. Anybody else coming in now? Looking to the room. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like it on the aisle there, sir? 270, not yours. 270,000. Selling to my colleague in New York against the commission bid here in London at 270. Are we all done on Christie's Live? All done. Fair warning and last chance at £270,000. You're definitely out? At 270. There it is. It's yours, Joanna, at 270, and your number is?
1382. Thank you.
1382. Once again, thank you for joining us. New York gets that one. Hong Kong the first, New York the second. And we go to Elizabeth Peyton, the beautiful portrait of Julie Maretu. Here it is. Thank you, Chester. And we start the bidding here at 320, 340, 360 already, 380 already, at 380,000. Looking for 4 at 380,000. Who's going to jump in here? 380, 400, Giovanna. Shocking pink at 400,000. At 400,000.
420, sir.
Barrett, 420. 420 is with Barrett in New York. New York has it against Giovanna. Sharmi, would you like 450? 450 with Sharmi. Bidding here from London. Our Asian colleague joining us in London at 450.
480, sir.
480, Barrett has it. We heard you beautifully here in King Street, Barrett. Thank you. 480 is yours. And you're out, Sharmi, are you sure? You sure? At 480, graciously stepping out to leave it with Barrett for the time being. South Korea comes in. Thank you for joining us in South Korea. 500,000 is with you.
550, please, sir.
550 to New York. South Korea, would you like 600? 550 in America. Not yours in South Korea. 600 will be next, please. Giovanna, you coming in? 550,000, not yours. At 550. Pausing then. Sharmi, would you like one more? 550,000 for the Peyton of Maretu. Are we all done? Barrett has it then. Not yours in South Korea, I'm afraid. You sure you're out? I'll wait for you. At 550, Barrett, you still have it. Pausing then for our bidder on Christie's Live. The gavel is up, sir, or madam. Not yours then, at 550. Barrett has it in New York. Last chance. Are we all done? Barrett, you have it at 550.
Thank you. 1362.
Thanks, Barrett. So, a second to New York today. Bridget Riley, Zing 2. Here it is, thank you. Being shown on the left on the angle here. On your right, ladies and gentlemen, in the sale room here. Purchased directly from Gallery Byler from the Europe show in 1971. And Bridget kindly came in to look at this work and was really pleased to see a painting that she hadn't seen for 50 years. Terrific moment. Here it is. Only shown publicly once since 1971. And I have 8 bidders on this object. 14, 15, 16, 17. At 1,700,000. 17. Who's going to start this? At 1,700,000. 1,700,000.
18 from New York.
There it is, New York. Thank you, Joanna. 1,800,000 with Johanna Flower in New York. At 1,800,000. Connor, are you coming in? 1,800,000 is with Johanna. 1.9 in the sale room in London. Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us. 1,900,000 with a bidder here in the main sale room at King Street. 1,900,000 is the bid and selling.
2 million from New York.
Not yet. 2 million. Do jump in if you're on the phones at 2 million and selling in New York. 2,200,000. Yours it is at 2 million too. Johanna? I had 2 already. So I saw when you said 2, I managed it was 2-2. So, Johanna, I'm coming back to you. Johanna, it's still with you at 2 million. Slight misunderstanding with our telephone bidder here in London. At 2 million, back to 2. At $2 million. Next, 2-2 with Catherine Arnold. Thank you. Catherine fixes that particular issue at 2-2. Thank you. At 2 million too. Johanna, would you like 2 million for? 2-2 is the selling bid at the moment. With Catherine, 2 million for with Michelle. New place now. Michelle McMullen has it at 2,400,000. 2.5 is bid. 2.6 is bid. Christian Albu, still in London, could be London's first purchase of today at 2,600,000. Joanna, you're coming back in New York. London has it at 2.6. Alex? 2,600,000, Christian Albu. Here in the sale room. At King Street, at 2,600,000. Not yours, Catherine. 2.7 to Michelle. Michelle has it now at 2.7 for the beautiful Riley. 1971. 2.7. Here it is. I'm selling it. Fair warning. To the room. Michelle has it at 2,700,000. It's going then at 2,700,000. Christian, you're out. Michelle has it. Are we all done in the sale room, sir? Coming back to you on the aisle. 2.7. Give me a signal. 2.7 is here. And Isabel, would you like 2.8? Pausing for Isabel. Definitely out. All done. Michelle has it then at 2,700,000. Catherine, the Briley is sold at 2,781 is the number. Thank you to the underbidders. And we move to the Yayoi Kusama. Here I have a plethora of bidders, I think as many as 12. This is purchased from the Gagosian show in 2009. And as I say, plenty of interest. So do jump in, particularly in Asia. I know that the Asians, I think each of you has a phone bid on this. So decide who's going to go first. And I think I know who will start the bidding. 800, 900, at 900. 1 million is here. Catherine, 1.1. 1.2 with Catherine. Catherine opens it in London at 1
Bidding in Hong Kong.
1 million through. Who is that? Is that Elaine? Do show me with your hand who you are. Yes, Elaine? 1,300,000. 1,000,005.
1 million four.
1,000,005 I have. 1,000,005.
1,000,006 in Hong Kong.
In London. 1,000,006 in London. Against you, Korea. Against you,
1,000,007, please.
1,000,007.
1.7.
Elaine Kwok has it at 1,700,000.
Bidding
1,000,008.
1.8.
Stephanie has it here at 1,000,008. At 1,000,008 is bid with Stephanie in London.
1,000,009.
1,000,009, thank you, Elaine.
Sir?
1,900,000 for the Kusama. At 1,900,000, 2 million new place. Where's that? Yuge, 2 million, thank you. Many places now, at 2 million pounds. Who'll give me 2.2? 2 million is here. At 2 million pounds and selling. Many places at 2 million pounds. Is here.
2.1.
Who'll give me 2.2? I have 2 million here. Who'll give me 2.2? Stephanie, would you like 2.2? 2 I have here. Looking for 2.2 from the room. 2 million.
Would you take 2 million one, sir?
I have it already from Hong Kong, in fact. Eric has given me 2-1, so we're going 100s. 2 million
2 million
100.
two.
Eric has it. Eric, you have it at 2 million 1.
2 million 2.
You have it at 2 million 1, Eric, not 2.
2 million 2.
Okay, if you're at 2 million 2, it's yours at 2-2 now. Okay, at 2-2. Insistent. I like that. Would you like 2-4, one of you? 2-2 to Eric at 2 million 2. Eric has it at the moment at 2,200,000. Looking for 2-4. Still in many places. 2,200,000 for the pumpkin by Kusama at 2-2. Eric has it. Elaine, you're out at 2,200,000. Yes, no. 2-2 I have. You do some calculations. Absolutely, take your time. 2-2 at 2 million 2. Stephanie, would you like to come in? $2 million 2. Fair warning, the gamble's up at 2,200,000. Elaine has hung up. Eric has it at 2,200,000. And you're definitely out. Thank you, Yuge. Last chance. Stephanie, you sure you're out too? 2,200,000 then, with Eric. All done. Last chance. Nope. At 2 million 2, Eric, your bidder then has it at £2,200,000. Sold to you, Eric. Thank you so much. 8867 is the number. Thank you. Another one for Hong Kong. Now then, Lucian Freud, The Plate of Prawns. This is from the collection of Barney Eastwood. His collection sale coming up, by the way, on Friday of next week, the British Arts sale on the 9th of July. I'll have the pleasure of taking that sale. Wonderful things. But this is his Lucian Freud, The Plate of Prawns, and I opened this at 600, 600,000, 650, 650,000, 700. At 700,000. 700,000. Who'll give me 750? At 700,000 for the Freud. At 750 I have with Tessa. At £750,000. And selling at 750,000. At 750,000. Anybody in the sale room now? Tessa has it. At 750,000. Are we all done? Last chance of fair warning at 750. Here it is then, the Freud at 750,000. 878 is the number, that's 750. Moving swiftly on to The Young Man with Arms Folded, the drawing of 1944 by Freud. Strong early piece, and we start the bidding here at 520, 540, 560, 580,000 already. At 580,000, looking for 600 to open it. At 580. At £580,000 for the Freud drawing. Against you on the aisle, sir. At 580. You coming in, Guy? You sure? At 580,000. Fair warning then. The Freud, all done on the Freud at £580,000. Last chance. Not yours, sir, at 580. Is a pass at 580,000. And so we move to lot number 8. Thank you. Oh, here it is, behind me, on my left. L'Étreinte, in the same collection for the past 20 years, this major late painting. First shown at the Palais des Papes show and broadly exhibited in museums all over the world over the last 50 years. Sorry about that, we've got a VT that I missed. Do you want to time me back in? Are we good to go? Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Here it is, the Picasso in the same collection for the past 20 years. This major late painting shown at the Palais des Papes and has been in many, many museum shows in the last 50 years. Where should we open this? 9 million, 9,500,000 at 9,500,000. Looking for 10.
10 million from New York, please.
There it is. Joanna has it at 10 million. With you, Joanna, at £10 million. Who'll offer me 10.5? at 10 million pounds for the Picasso at 10 million. 10,500,000 now.
Will you take 10.8, please?
Yes, 10,800,000. It's a buying bid at 10,800,000 at 10,000,008. 11 million with Giovanna. Giovanna has it at 11 million pounds. Joanna, would you like 11.5? Could take it. Who'll offer me 11.5? Giovanna has it currently against you, Joanna, at 11 million. Who'll give me 11.5? Keith, would you like 11.5? Not yours then. Giovanna has it at 11 million. Looking for 11.5?
11.2, please, New York.
Yes, I'll take it. Thank you. Alex has it at 11,200,000. 11,500,000. Back to Giovanna. Would you like 11.8, Alex? $11.5 against you currently, Alex. With Giovanna.
You see, could I have 11.7, please?
11.7 I'll take. 11,700,000. Why not? 11.9 is offered. Now what you've done to the increments. 11.9, look what you've done. 11.9, would you like 12? Alex, it's not yours at 11.9. It's with Giovanna, the Picasso, at 11,900,000. I could take 12. We'll get back to proper increments if you do.
12, please.
There it is, 12. Giovanna, would you give me 12.2? 12 million with Alex in New York against the London bidder. At 12 million. $12,100,000. $12,000,001 is with Giovanna. 12.2 would be next. 12.1 I have, and selling with Giovanna Bertazzoni's bidder at 12,000,001, Alex. Give me 12.2 at 12,000,001. I'm pausing for you.
Hold a second, please.
At 12,000,001. Alex Rotter pausing in New York. Giovanna waiting patiently.
12.2, please.
12.2, there it comes, at 12,200,000 in New York. 12.3 back to London. With Giovanna, Alex's counterpart here in Europe, at 12,000,003. Giovanna has it currently, the European bidder, at 12.3. Long discussion in New York at 12,300,000, the Picasso. Le Trente of 1969 at 12.3, selling here. Not yours, Alex.
12.4, please.
12.4 just in time. Steady pace at 12,400,000. 12.5. Giovanna's not going to let it go at 12,500,000. 12.5 then is with Giovanna's bidder. On the telephone here, in the main sale room at 12.5.
$12.6, please.
12.6 with you, Alex. Try 12.8, Giovanna. Might break the deadlock. 12.6 to the New York bidder at £12,600,000. I won't take 650. I won't. You're out. Thank you so much. At 12,600,000. Alex has it at the moment. 12.8 will be next. Or you're out. Last chance. At 12,600,000. Alex has it. Sold to you, Alex, at 12,600,000. Thank you, Giovanna.
1361, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alex. Is it 1361? Yeah. Lot number 9 is the first of the Caldas, sent for sale from America. The sparkling constellation here, made up of glass, plexiglass and pottery shards. A gift from the artist, the first owner, and then the same American private collection for 30 years. And where should we open this? 2,006,000, 2,008,000, at 2,800,000.
3 million, sir.
3 million with Barrett White. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. 3 million to New York at 3 million. Who'll offer me 3.2? 3 million I have at 3 million. 3 million 2. Barrett, 3.2 not yours. At 3,200,000.
3,000,005, please,
Back
sir.
to you at 3,005,000. Last shown at the retrospective of Calder, National Gallery of Washington. Here it is.
3.6, please.
3.6 to Alex. Barrett, not yours. You could give me 3.8. 3.6 I have with Alex Rotter. All the bidding in New York for the Calder at 3,600,000. Anybody here in Europe at 3,600,000? Beautiful thing, rare and early. At 3,600,000, Alex has it at the moment. Against you, Barrett. Would you like 3.8? Barrett's out. So anybody else now? Coming in, Alex has it at 3,600,000. Olivier, just to check. Yes, no? At 3,600,000. Alex, you have it at 3.6. Sold to you. And your number is?
Thank you very much. 1369.
1369. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Barrett. Another one to New York. So we go to the Fontana, the Concetto Spaziale. I have 8 telephone bidders here from Hong Kong, New York, Paris, and of course here in London. So jump in, and I start at 1,100,000, 1,200,000, 1,300,000, at 1,300,000, 1,400,000 with Ale, 1,500,000 with Catherine, all the action in London, 1,500,000 to Catherine Arnold, at 1,500,000, Ale, 1,600,000, 1,600,000, Amjad, welcome, 1,700,000, Catherine. Catherine has it at 1,700,000,
1.8 in Hong Kong.
1,900,000 to Catherine. 1,900,000 with Catherine. Amjad is out. I heard a shout from another bidder.
2 million in Hong Kong.
2 million. Who's that?
Thank you.
Elaine.
Kwok.
2.2. Back to London. Elaine, I have 2.2 here. 2.4 will be next. 2,200,000 here. Looking to Elaine at 2,200,000.
You take 2.3, sir.
Yes, 2,300,000.
Okay, we're done.
You're out. That's why the paddle came up. At 2,300,000. Elaine, you have it. Catherine is out. The beautiful Fontana. The white cut.
Bid, New York.
2.3, 2.4. Emily, welcome. Nice to see you at 2,400,000. Emily Kaplan has it at 2,400,000. Not yours in Hong Kong, Elaine. You're waving your hand. Are you sure you're out? You're definitely out there. Thank you for the clear signal. 2,400,000 then, with Emily in the States. At 2,400,000, and Catherine, you're out. Amjad, last chance, at 2,400,000. Selling then the Fontana at 2,400,000. Anybody in the room? All done. Last chance. You have it, Emily, at 2,400,000. Well done.
1,354.
1,354. Well done. And so we move to lot 11, the beautiful Giacometti, the Homme chavire. Here it is, previously in the celebrated collection of Lillian Fleursheim of Chicago, who owned it for 50 years, having bought it through Mecht in 51 and cast in 51. This beautiful cast of Homme chavire, rare thing, and obviously good interest here. 8 million, 8,500,000, 9 million, at 9,500,000 already. At 9 million.
10 million.
10 million to New York. Sarah Friedlander has it at the moment at £10 million. 10 million is the bid. Sarah holds it at 10 million. With Sarah Friedlander in the States at 10 million. 10,500,000, Sarah, not yours. 10 million.
11 million.
11 million, it is yours now. At 11 million. Give me 11,500,000. I have 11,500,000 in a new place with Tessa. Tessa Lord has 11,500,000. Here in the sale
12
room.
million.
12 million back to Sarah Friedlander. Sarah Friedlander has it at 12 million. The beautiful Giacometti selling at 12. $12 million with Sarah's bidder. I'll take 12.2, 12,200,000. Give me 12.4, Sarah.
12.4, please.
Thank you. 12,400,000. Back to Sarah in New York at 12,400,000. 12.6 will be next, please. Try one more. 12.4 then, with Sarah Friedland's bidder. Back to Sarah. Keith, you coming in? Catherine? At 12,400,000, the bid is back to America at 12,400,000. Pausing for Tessa. Are we all done on the right? Jason, coming in at 12,400,000. Absolutely sure. You're out. Thank you for the clear indication. Sarah, you have it. Anybody in the sale room now? The beautiful Giacometti is selling at 12,400,000 pounds. In the second row there, sir? Yours it is, Sarah. Well done. 12,400,000. 1363 is the number. Excellent. And we come to the beautiful ISAMU Noguchi, the first time I've sold a Noguchi here in London. And there it is, showing up on the screen, the sky. Rare thing, 1964. And we start the bidding here at 800,000, 900 back to Catherine, 1 million now. 1,000,001 with you at 1,100,000. I suspect America and Asia may come in at 1,000,001. Anybody in Asia coming in at 1,100,000 to compete with Catherine? 1,100,000.
1.2, please, sir.
1.2, Maria Loss. Greetings. New York has it at 1,200,000. 1,200,000. You coming in? 1,300,000. Marie Claire, new place. 3 of you in the game here. 1,300,000 with Marie Claire. Not yours, Maria?
Please, sir.
It is now. It's Maria at 1.4. $1,400,000, 1,500,000 going on here in London. Marie Claire has it at 1.5. Maria, would you like 1.6?
1.6, please, sir.
1,600,000. Beautiful sculpture. At 1,600,000. 1,700,000. Going on at 1.7. Catherine, do jump in. 1,700,000 against you, Maria, with Marie Claire at 1,700,000. 1,800,000. You heard it. Back to New York at 1,800,000. A pause, 1,900,000. An elegant pause at 1.9. London has it at
2, please, sir.
For a moment, 2 million, back to New York. Would you like 2.1? I'll split the bid if you'd like. 2 million with Maria's bidder, not yours, Ale. Olivier, you're not in? No. 2 million. Pausing then. Maria has it. Catherine, 2.1. Maria, would you give me 2.2? 2,100,000.
2.2, please, sir.
There it is. Back to New York at 2.2. I suspect that maybe do it, Maria. Let me just check. 2,200,000. Still not sold, but the gavel's up at 2,200,000. Not yours, Catherine. Marie Claire, are you out? At 2,200,000. Thank you for your bidding. At 2,200,000. New York has it. Back to you, Maria, at 2,200,000. Congratulations, Maria Loss at 2.2. 1356, Maria, thank you. And we move to the first of the Magrittes, again sent for sale from America, the Domaine d'Arnhem, and this is a 1962 work, and is showing, hopefully in a moment, up on the screen. Lot number 13. There it is. And again, I have plenty of interest here, so do please jump in if you're here in the sale room. 400, 450, 500, 550. Who'll give me 6? 6, there it is on the aisle. Thank you, sir. 600,000 is bid. 650, 700. And 50, 800. On the aisle, gentleman's bid at 800,000 against you all on the phones. Olivier against you. 900. Against you both, Keith and Olivier. 900 is in the sale room. 950 with Olivier Camus. 1 million. Thank you very much, gentlemen. 1 million is in the room. 1,100,000. Nice thing. At 1,100,000 with Olivier Camus. The master of surrealism has it at 1,100,000. One more, sir?
1,150, sir.
Did you say 1,2? 1,200,000 is bidder against you, Keith, you see. You got that in a rather roundabout way. 1,200,000 with Olivier. Gentlemen, would you like to come back in? You sure? 1,200,000 then is back to Olivier Camus, not yours, Keith. 1,200,000. Jason, you were in earlier. Would you like 1,300,000? 1,200,000, holding here for the Magritte gouache.
1,250, sir, please.
And 50. It was the second please that did it, Keith. 1,250,000. And you've won it, I think. Shake of the head from Olivier. Now's your chance, gentlemen. Would you like to jump back in? Sure. 1,250 then, with Keith Gillsbuyer. Jason, are you out? You were bidding earlier. Thank you for the bids earlier. Just checking my book. Anybody else in? I think that's it, Sandra. You're out too. 1,250,000 pounds, Olivier. On attend. 823 is the number. And of course, we have the beautiful Magritte oil coming up in the French sale from the Gross collection slightly later on. One to watch that as well. So we have lot number 14, the beautiful Manzoni, in the same collection for 45 years. And also, interestingly, inscribed by the artist on the reverse, on the stretcher. Very good picture. Here we go. 1,600,000, 1,800,000 already, 2 million at £2 million. Looking for 2,200,000 from the room at 2 million at the moment.
Meeting in Paris.
Marilena, greetings again. Our Italian colleague in Paris at 2,200,000 with you and selling at 2,200,000. Would you like the Manzoni, sir? 2,200,000 is here with Mario at 2,200,000. 2,500,000 will be next, please. 2,200,000 and selling, fair warning. Ale, you coming in? No, you're out then. 2,200,000, all done. Here it is, Marilena. Sold to you at 2,200,000. Remind me of your number. Just coming. 950. Thank you so much, Marilena. Good to see you in Paris. And lot number 15 is the Cy Twombly, acquired directly from the artist by the present owner, 65, exhibited only once since then. Rare thing. Not been seen in public for many, many years. The 1964 picture. We start the bidding here at 700,000, 800,000, 900,000 already. At 900,000, 1 million. At 1 million. 1 could take it. At £1 million. At £1 million for the Twombly. At 1 million. You coming in? At £1 million. Looking for 1-1. Against you in New York. Are you coming in for the Twombly? At 1 million one. France, are you in? Are you all done? At 1 million. Fair warning then, at £1 million for the Twombly. Last chance. Against your Christie's Live. Fair warning at 1 million. Is a pass at 1 million. So we move to the first of the Degas pastels, which is lot number 16. Here it is, the Degas, originally in the collection of Georges Vieux, and more recently in the Reader's Digest collection, a key work there, and last shown at the Museum of Modern Art in 2016. Beautiful thing. Here it is, being shown by our art handler here. Thank you very much. Lot number 16, we start this at 1,800,000, 2 million already, 2,200,000 at 2,200,000, at 2,200,000, looking for 2,500,000, at 2.3, 2,300,000, 2,400,000. At 2,400,000. Are you coming in, Andre? 2,400,000. Give me 2.5. At 2,400,000. Keith takes it ahead of you at 2,500,000. Andre, give me 2.6. I'll take it. Yes? No? 2.5 is here then with Keith. Back to you, Keith. At 2,500,000. At 2,500,000. Giovanna? No? 2,500,000. Holding here then for the Degas pastel. All done in the room. Not yours on the right. And against you in Hong Kong, New York, and Paris. 2.5 is the number, and I'm selling it here at 2,500,000. Sold at 2.5. 804. Well done. Super thing. Lot number 17 is the Kandinsky of 1935, previously in the collections of Nina Kandinsky and then the family of Edgar Degas. And we open the bidding here at 6,800,000, 6,000,008, 7 million already. 7,000,002 is your bid, Giovanna, at 7,200,000, at 7,002. 7,002, looking for 7.5, at 7,200,000, 7,500,000 now. 7,800,000 is your bid, Giovanna, at 7,008. 7,800,000 here in the London sale room. At 7,008,000. Would you like 8 million in Hong Kong? 7,800,000 in London, against you in Hong Kong. At 7,800,000. Claudia, are you coming in? 7.8. At 7,800,000. Eric. At 7,800,000. Selling to Giovanna's client at the moment. I'd take 8 million if you'd like it. Nope, you're out. At 7,800,000. Are you sure, Eric? At 7,800,000. Selling here. Not your bid. At 7,800,000. 8 could take it. Pausing for you. At 7,800,000. Yes or no? 7.8 with Giovanna. Not yours in Hong Kong. Last chance. The gavel's up. Eric, would you like one more? Yes, no, last chance. Here it is. Selling to Giovanna at £7,800,000. 808 is the number. That's 7,800,000. Thank you, Giovanna. 808. And so we move to lot 17A, which is the beautiful Kirchner, showing on the angle here on your screen. Behind Nick here, broadly exhibited this work as well. Many German expressionist shows over the years, the 1912 picture. And we start the bidding here at 5,000,000, 5,200,000, 5,000,005, at 5,800,000, at 5,000,008. Who'll open this? 6 million. At 6 million. At £6 million, looking for 6,000,002. 6 million is the bid at £6 million. At 6 million. Pausing. Guy has it at 6 million. I'll take 6.2. Giovanna, would you like to jump in? Yes, no? At 6 million. With Guy, the 1912 Kirchner, painted in Berlin, at £6 million. And selling. And you're out. Guy, I think you have it. Fair warning then, at £6 million. Last chance, at 6 million. Sold at 6 million. 839 is the number. 839, many thanks. Lot number 18 is the big red disc, purchased by the present owner from the Brook Street Gallery in 1975. Where should we open this? 1,001,000, 1,002,000, 1,300,000 already. At
1.4, sir.
1,004,000 with Barrett at 1,400,000, selling to New York. The Calder at 1,400,000. Edmond, would you like 1.5? Here it is at 1,400,000. 1,004,000. Shami, would you like 1.5? You sure? At 1,400,000 with Barrett's bidder still. in New York at £1,400,000. Edmond, last chance. Here it is at 1.4. 1.5 is bid. Edmond has it here in London at 1,400,000, Barrett. Would you like 1.5? Well, 1,600,000 rather. 1.5 is with Edmond at 1,500,000 in London. 1.6 could take it. No? You sure you're out, Barrett? Thank you for your bid. At 1,500,000, Edmond Francais has it at 1,500,000. 949 is the number. Thank you, Edmond. And so we move to the next of the Picassos. This is from the 1973 Palais de Pape exhibition, and in the same collection for the past 20 years, showing above Christian Albu there on the angle, and we start the bidding here at £4 million, £4,200,000, £4,500,000, 4.5. 4.8 with Catherine, 4,800,000 is selling here in London. 5 million will be next at 4,800,000 with Catherine. 4.8 is the bid. Jason, give me 5.
4.9, UC, please.
4.9 is bid. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
And you're out, Catherine. 4.9 then. Alex judges it well at 4,900,000. Anybody else coming in now for the Picasso? At 4,900,000. Alex, you have it at 4.9. Sold to you at 4.9.
1370, please, sir.
1370. Alex, thanks so much. Lot number 20 is the next of the Giacomettis, where Christie's has provided minimum price guarantee. And here we are, shown by Erika Brausen in the Hanover Galleries in 1965, in one of those early Giacometti shows she organized. And where do we open this? 1 million, 1,100,000, 1,200,000, 1,200,000.
1.3, sir.
1.3 in New York. Barrett, we hear you well in London. Thank you. 1,300,000. 1,300,000 is the bid in New York. 1,400,000 in London. 1,400,000 in London. Sian, would you like 1.5? 1.4 I have and selling with Tessa Lord at 1,400,000. 1,400,000. All done in the sale room. 1.4. At 1,400,000, Tessa has it against you both in America. 1,400,000. London has it at 1,400,000. Alex is out. Sian, are you out? Sian's out too at 1,400,000. Sold to you, the Giacometti. 878. Thank you, Tessa, at 1,400,000. Lot number 21 is the Basquiat of 1984. Good interest here. I start the bidding at 3 million, 3,200,000, 3,200,000. Thank you. 3.4 to Edmond, 3,400,000, 3,600,000, 3,800,000. Give me 4, sir. 3,800,000. Not yours. Here it is at 3,800,000. I have 4 ahead of you. 4 million is here. Claudia has it at 4 million. 4,200,000, new place. Christian has it. All the action is in London at 4,200,000. 3 places. 4,500,000 with Claudia. 4,500,000. Looking for 4.8. New York, Hong Kong, come in. 4,500,000. 4.8 to London. Hong Kong, would you like the Basquiat? 4,800,000 against you in Hong Kong or Paris. Adrien? 4,800,000, not yours. At 4,800,000 with Christian Albu. At 4,800,000. Claudia, would you like 5? Sure? At 4.8 then. Many places, but I can only sell it to one person. It's going to Christian at the moment. Yes, no? 4.9. New place, Isabelle de la Bruyère, at 4,900,000. The Basquiat at 4.9. 5 million is the bid. Try 5.2, Isabel. For the large Basquiat of 84. Are you sure? Thank you for the bid. At £5 million then, against you in America and Hong Kong, Christian has it here at £5 million. All done. 820 is the number at 5 million. Thank you, Christian. And so we move to the first of the Banksys, lot 22, subject to availability, which is showing on the angle here in the sale room. and was shown in the Bristol Museum show in 2009 before it was bought from the artist in 2010. And where do we start this? We start this at 2,200,000, 2,400,000, at 2,400,000, 2,600,000 already, 2,800,000, 2,800,000.
2.9, please, use
2,900,000 in the States. That's Sarah at 2,900,000. 3 million. Viv has it. Vivian Brody has it at 3 million. Against you, just ahead of you there in New York, Sarah. You're in touching distance.
3.2, please.
3.2 is bid. Give me 3.5, Vivian.
Bidding.
3.5. Vivian has it at 3,500,000. The Banksy at 3,500,000.
Will you take 3.6, please?
3.6, of course. Thank you, Sarah. 3.6. 3.7 will be next, Vivian, if you'd like it. 3,600,000 is bid. With Sarah.
Yes, please, 3.7.
3.7 with Vivian. Vivian Brody has it at 3,700,000 in New York. Sarah, give me 3.8. 3.7 with Vivian. And selling to Vivian's buyer at 3,700,000. I think there's another bid coming. I'm just pausing. 3.7.
50, please.
I'll just
Sorry.
confer with my sales clerk. Yes, please, let's do it. And 50.
Thank you, UC.
Thank you, Nick.
We'll take 3.8, please.
3.8. Well done, Vivian. It was your last bid, so fair enough. At 3,800,000, thank you for the extra bid. Sarah's client following us on Christie's Live, I suspect. Thank you for your extra bid. 3.8 then. Vivian Brody has it at 3,800,000. All done. Thank you for the advice, Nick. At 3,800,000 for the Banksy. Is sold at 3,800,000. Well done, Vivian.
Thank you. 13.55.
13.55. And we move to the Keith Haring, super picture on loan to the Neues Museum in Weimar for many, many years, 93 to 2005. This is the Haring Untitled, 1984 in 4 parts here, and super thing. 3,200,000, 3,400,000, 3,600,000, at 3,600,000, 3,800,000 now. 3,900,000 I'll take, and selling at 3,900,000. 3,900,000 on my left. And selling at 3,900,000. Who'll offer me 4 for the Haring? Or are we all done at 3,900,000? Are you coming in the States? Barrett? 3,900,000 against you. Not yours. And Alex, you in? At 3,900,000 with Catherine's bidder. The Haring at 3,900,000. 812 is the number. Well done. Lot number 24 was withdrawn, so we move to the Christopher Wool, lot number 25, showing here. Last shown in the Musée d'Art Moderne in 2012. Another good work. We start 240, 260, 280 at £280,000. 280. Yes, 290 and selling. 290 I have.
300, please.
Thank you, Anna Maria. 300 in the States with Anna Maria Kellis at 300,000. With Anna Maria's buyer. Not yours, Catherine. New York has it. New York has it at 300,000 at the moment. Still open at 300,000. Against you, Vanessa, at 300,000. Good to see you. At 300,000 then. With Anna Maria at £300,000. Last chance, Catherine. Do jump in. Give me a signal. I'm selling it here to our New York bidder at £300,000. Anna Maria, you have it.
13.58.
Is that 14.58? 1358. Thank you, Anna Maria. So we move to the condo, sent for sale from America. I have 6, 7, 8 phones on this, so jump in. Don't be shy. 800, 850, 900, 950. At £950,000 already. Who will open the condo at £1 million? At £950,000. 950, where's the million? At 950,000. 1 million, Yuge has it. at £1 million. 1 could take it. Yuge, you have it at 1 million. At £1 million.
1 from New York, sir.
Thank you. Vanessa, 1 million. At 1 million. Hong Kong, would you like to come in? Yes. 1 million. Imogen. 1,200,000, Imogen. With you at 1 million. Imogen, you have it at 1 million. Imogen, can I just check with you? You happy with that? You raised your hand, but you didn't say anything. I can't hear you. Just raise your hand if that is a bid, please. Just raise your hand. Thank you. 1 million with you.
1,000,003, sir.
1 million. Please give me hundreds. 1 million in London. Imogen, 1-3 against you. Just raise your hand and I'll take your bid. At 1,300,000. 1 million.
1,4 in New York, please.
1-4 in New York. That's Vanessa again. 1 million in New York. 1 million. Give me 1-5. 1,400,000. Many places still. 1 million. Vanessa has it in America at the moment. Yuge, would you like 1-5? 1 million is Vanessa's bid in America at 1 million.
Bidding.
At 1 million, new place. With Eric. Eric Chang has it at 1 million. Back to Hong Kong, new place though, with Eric Chang at 1 million for the condo.
1,6 in New York.
Back to Vanessa, 1,600,000. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen, loud and clear. Vanessa has it at 1 million. 1,600,000 in New York. Come in, Hong Kong. Or Olivier. 1.7 could take it. 1.6 I have, and I'm selling.
Bidding.
1 million. There it is, with Eric Chang. Vanessa, would you like 1.8? Strong picture. At 1 million, selling currently to Hong Kong against you in the States.
1.8 in New York.
There it is. America comes back at 1,800,000. Not yours in Paris. At 1,800,000.
Bidding.
Thank you, Eric. Loud and clear. 1 million in Hong Kong. Your chance, America. 2 million could do it. 1.9 in Hong Kong rather at 1 million. Give me 2 in America. At 1 million.
2 million, please.
2 million is the bid. Eric, would you like 2-1? 2 million is the bid in the States. 2-1 to Hong Kong, perhaps.
2 million 1.
2 million 1 to Hong Kong. A battle between Hong Kong and America, and Hong Kong has it then at 2 million 1. A shake of the head from Vanessa at 2 million 1 with you, Eric. Not too late, Vanessa, at 2 million 1. The gavel's up. Anybody else? Yuge, you coming in? 2 million 1, just checking. Everybody else out at 2 million 1. Last chance, Vanessa. All done.
Can you please hold 2 seconds? Have a connection problem.
Oh, very good. We're going to just wait. Hong Kong is connecting with another bidder at 2-1 against you, Eric. And Jackie is just waiting to connect. Currently holding with Eric at 2,100,000. The next bid will be £2,200,000 if you'd like it, Jackie. 2 million 1. The hand is up. It's hovering. Jackie, you going to do this or not? Give me a signal. 2-1 with Eric. If you have your bidder on the line, please ask him. He has to be quick at 2 million 1. The gavel is up. Jackie, give me a signal. Eric has it at £2,100,000. The condo. Last chance. I have to sell it. 2-1. Here it is. Fair warning. Sold. 2,000,001, and the pad is 8865. For those of you who didn't see it, Jackie did eventually give me a signal that he was out, so I wasn't being too brutal. Lot number 27, the Urs Fischer Telefunken. Here we have it, up on the screen, the large piece here, 170, 180, 190. Am I offered 200? You coming in, guy, at 190, not yours, at 190,000 for the Urs Fischer, at 190,000. All done at 190. Fair warning. Dirk? This one, are you sure? At 190, all done. Last chance here at 190. Is a pass. So we move swiftly on to the Gerhard Richter, the strip of 2011. Showing up here, noble piece, this of 2011, the unique work. Large work, 160 by 300 centimeters. And I start the bidding here at 650, 700, 750 already, at £750,000. Thank you, Thomas. At 750,000, 800,000 with Shami. 800,000 here for the Richter and selling in the London sale room. 850 back to the London sale room, this time with Edmond. 900,000 in London. 900,000 is the bid here in London. 900,000. Here it is on my right, against you in New York, at 900,000. Johanna, would you like to jump in? 900,000 I have. And selling. The Richter, and you're out, Edmond. Thank you so much. Dirk, all done then at 900,000 on my right. It's sold at 900,000. Well done, Shami. Your number is 831. Once again, thank you for being here in London. So we move to the Gursky Love Parade. And there's not much social distancing going on here. We start this at 150, 160, at 160,000, 170 already, 180, at 180,000. Those were the days. There it is, at 180,000. 180, who'll give you 190? 180,000, looking for 190 for Love Parade. At 180,000, who'll jump in here? 180. At 180,000. Are we all done? 190 with Patrick Sage. Welcome, Patrick. I think they heard you in Hong Kong without the microphone. At 190. Sarah, you coming in? I'm selling in London at 190, and you're out. Here it is then, the Love Parade, selling to Patrick Sage on my left at £190,000. 874 is the number. And so we come to lot 30, the George Condo, the large figure composition. And where do we open this? The 2008 work showing on the screen here, 300, 320, 350, at 350,000, 380,000 now. 400 with Isabel de la Bruyere at 400,000 for the condo. Selling on my right at £400,000. Are we all done? Against you in the second row, Isabel has it at 400,000. Sold to you, Isabel, at 400, and your paddle number is? 856. So thank you for the first 30 lots of the sale, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to hand over to Veronica Scarpati for the second half of the London sale. Good luck to you, Veronica. Come and join us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yossi, and we can continue straight away with lot 31. This is the Marc Chagall, La Mariée de Notre-Dame, the first of two Chagalls in this evening's sale, and we can open at 850, 900, 950,000 pounds now. At £1 million, with you, Isabel. At £1 million, one would be next. At £1 million, holding here with Isabel. At £1 million, welcome in Hong Kong. 1,100,000, the bid is now with you. At 1,100,000 in Hong Kong. Welcome in Hong Kong, and a new place at 1,200,000, just ahead of you, Edmond. At 1,200,000, Hong Kong holds the bid. And now bidding, thank you, Elaine, at 1,300,000. 1,300,000. Edmond, come back to me at 1,400,000. At 1,400,000, thank you in Hong Kong. 1,400,000, the Chagall is now with you. Edmond, 1,500,000. At 1,400,000, thank you, Edmond. Was that you? At 1,400,000. 1,500,000, I saw it here with Jason Carey. At 1,500,000, I'm sorry, Hong Kong. Jason had it first at 1,500,000 pounds. At 1,500,000, come back to me in Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
I hear you in Hong Kong, 1,600,000. It's with you. You're ahead of us here in the room in London, 1,600,000.
1,700,000 in Hong Kong.
Thank you, 1,700,000 now. Holding here at 1,700,000. Plenty of you still in the running. 1,700,000 is ahead of you, Giovanna, and ahead of you, Michelle. At 1,700,000.
Sorry,
Give me 1,800,000.
Hong Kong.
At 1,700,000. What's this? Evelyn, did you give me a bid? Oh, thank you. At 1,700,000, I'm holding for 1,800,000.
Would you like to try 1,800,000?
1,800,000, thank you. Yes, with you now. At 1,800,000. You're ahead of us here in the room at King Street. The bid is in Hong Kong at 1,800,000.
Sorry, the bid is 1,800,000 with me, right?
Correct. At 1,800,000 with you. At 1,800,000. It's ahead of you in New York, holding in Hong Kong, and ahead of you in the room here in London.
1,900,000.
1,900,000. Thank you. The bid is now with you at 1,900,000.
2 million.
2 million.
2
Nice
million
and
in
quick.
Hong Kong.
Thank you very much. At 2 million pounds now. At 2 million pounds. For the Chagall. Victoire, it's ahead of you in the room in Paris. At 2 million pounds, we're holding here. At 2 million pounds, I'm being given a signal. There might be a new bid coming. Give me 2,200,000 in Hong Kong. Give me 2,200,000 in Hong Kong.
Would you take 2,000,001, please?
I'll take 2,100,000. Why not? Thank you.
Thank you, 2,100,000.
Yes, it's with you at 2,100,000. At 2,100,000.
2,200,000 now.
2,200,000 now, yes. At 2,200,000. Our Hong Kong bidders are not giving up. At 2,200,000 now. At 2,200,000. Pausing here and ahead of you in the room and online. At 2,200,000. Are we all out in Hong Kong? At 2,200,000. At 2,200,000. Pausing here. Edmond, no regrets? It's a shake of the head from Edmond. No regrets then. At 2,200,000, the hammer is up. Evelyn holds the bid at 2,200,000. Fair warning then in the room, and fair warning in New York. At 2,300,000, a surprise bid from Jason Carey. Thank you, Jason. The bid comes back here in London at 2,300,000, ahead of you in Hong Kong. Jason now has the bid. Elaine, would you like 2,400,000? Evelyn, 2,400,000? Jason holds the bid here in the room at 2,300,000. It's ahead of you in New York and here on my left at 2,300,000 with Jason Carey on the telephone. Are we all done, Evelyn? One more bid. Shall we try 2,400,000? At 2,300,000, I think Jason's smile is growing. At 2,300,000. Fair warning then. Evelyn, the hammer is up. At 2,300,000. Are we quite sure? At 2,300,000 then, I'm selling here to Jason for lot 31. 2,300,000. Sold. Congratulations, Jason. Paddle 858 at 2,300,000. Thank you very much in Hong Kong for all of your bids, Elaine and Evelyn. Thank you, Edmond. And we can continue with lot 32. This is the Ensor. Pierrot et Squelette, we can view here on the screen. This is one of two paintings the artist treated on the subject in 1907. The sister piece, of course, at the Musée des Beaux-Arts de Tournai. And let's open here at 950, 1,100,000. At 1,100,000, looking for 1-2. 1,200,000 with Giovanna Bertazzoni. At 1,200,000, Giovanna holds the bid. 1,200,000 pounds. 1,300,000, I saw it with Ollie first. I'm sorry, MC. At 1,300,000. 1,400,000, Giovanna comes back. At 1,400,000. 1,500,000 now. Sorry, Ollie, now it's ahead of you with MC. At 1,500,000 and ahead of you, Keith. Ahead of you, New York. At 1,500,000, 1,600,000. Thank you, Ollie. At 1,600,000. Did I hear bidding in Hong Kong?
Bidding in Paris.
Bidding in Paris, 1,700,000 with you. Welcome in Paris at 1,700,000. Who will give me 1,800,000? 1,180,000. Thank you, Marie Claire. At 1,800,000. Paris, it's ahead of you now in London.
Bidding in Paris.
Welcome back in Paris at 1,900,000. At 1,900,000, holding with Pauline in Paris. Plenty of you still in the running. 2,000,000. Thank you, MC. Pauline, it's ahead of you. It's here in London at £2,000,000. At £2,000,000 with Marie Claire. Try 2-1. At £2,000,000 for the Ensor, lot 32.
Bidding in Paris.
Thank you very much, Pauline. 2,000,001. The bid crosses the Atlantic at 2,000,001. It's now with Pauline. Crosses the Atlantic, crosses the English Channel. Pretty close. At 2,100,000, Pauline holds the bid. We're all done, MC? I'm getting a shake of the head from MC. Pauline, it's with you at 2,100,000. Jason's still chatting on his telephone. Ollie's giving me a signal. I think he's out. You're out, Ollie? No regrets? All right, then I think I'm selling to Pauline at 2,100,000. Last chance. Jason, you're out. Shake of the head. Pauline, here it comes to you. Fair warning in New York. At 2,100,000. Sold. Pauline with you. Paddle 951. Congratulations. 2,100,000. Thank you, Nick. This brings us to lot 33, the Degas. And this is possibly one of my favorite lots in tonight's sale. This was last exhibited at the Musée d'Orsay in 2012, and I can hear my telephones getting ready. Let's open here at £1,000,000, 1,100,000, 1,200,000 now. 1,250,000. Thank you, Olivier. Looking for 1,300,000. 1,300,000 with Andre. At 1,300,000, it's ahead of you in New York. Bidding in Paris at 1,400,000. Thank you in Paris. You hold the bid at 1,400,000. 1,400,000.
Bidding in Hong Kong.
Bidding in Hong Kong at 1,500,000.
1,500,000 in Hong Kong.
Welcome in Hong Kong, 1,500,000. It's now with you.
Bidding in Paris.
Elaine had it, but now Paris is ahead of you. Elaine at 1,500,000 in Paris. At 500,000. At 1,500,000.
1,700,000
in Paris.
1,700,000 in Hong Kong.
1,600,000. I heard it here with Olivier at 1,600,000 in London. Come back to me in Hong Kong. 1,800,000 to Adrian in Paris. At 1,800,000 with Adrian in Paris. At 1,800,000. Ollie, shall we try one more?
2,000,000 in Hong Kong.
Thank you in Hong Kong, 2,000,000. The bid is with you. In Hong Kong at £2,000,000. Let's try 2-1 next. At £2,000,000, holding here with Hong Kong. at 2 million pounds. Ahead of you, Olivier, and ahead of you, Adrienne in Paris, at 2 million pounds. Are we all done, Adrienne? The hammer is up at 2 million pounds.
Hold.
Andre? No regrets?
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold on.
We're pausing here at 2 million pounds. That's a no in Hong Kong, and it's a no in Paris. Thank you very much for those extra bids. I can see the paddle getting ready, and I can sell at 2 million pounds. Fair warning, Andre. Here it goes at 2 million pounds for the Degas. Sold 2 million pounds. And the paddle is 8884. Thank you, Nick. Congratulations in Hong Kong. We now move on to lot 34. This is the Renoir. And I have a sale room notice here. Please note that this work will be included in the forthcoming Renoir digital catalog raisonné being prepared under the sponsorship of the Wildenstein-Plattner Institute. So now that we know that it's been confirmed by the WPI, let's open here at 800, 900, at 1 million pounds. At 1 million pounds, looking for 1-1. At 1 million pounds. In New York, 1,100,000. Thank you, Barrett, I heard you. At 1,100,000. 1-2 with Charmy. Welcome, Charmy. New York, it's ahead of you at 1,200,000 here in London. Would you like 1-3, Barrett? I'm holding here with Charmy at 1,200,000. It's ahead of you in the room at 1,200,000 pounds with Charmy to my right. Barrett, shall we try one more? Do you want to try 1-3? I'm getting a smile. At 1,200,000. Give me 1-3 in New York. The smile has turned into a shake of the head. You're quite sure, Barrett? Thank you for that first bid. Holding here with Charmy. And I can sell. No regrets, Barrett? The hammer is up. 1,200,000 then. Charmy has it. Sold. Congratulations, Charmy. 1,200,000. And the paddle number there is 834. Perfect. Thank you, Charmy. Congratulations. And thank you, Barrett. This takes us to lot 35, the Chagall. This is the second of the Chagalls in tonight's sale. And Les Fiancés aux Anémones, let's open at 900,000, 950 at 1 million pounds now. At 1 million, 100 to open it. At 1,100,000. At 1,000,001, holding here. At 1,100,000 is ahead of you, Yuge. At 1,100,000. 1,100,000. Are you coming in the room? At 1-1, holding here. Hong Kong, I can see you giving me a signal. At 1,100,000, 1-2 could take it. At 1,000,001. Bidding in Hong Kong, thank you, there it is, 1,200,000. The bid is with you in Hong Kong, welcome. 1,200,000. Jason. 1-3 would be next. Holding in Hong Kong at 1,200,000. Victoire, it's ahead of you in the room in Paris at 1,200,000 in Hong Kong. Jason, we're having a think at 1,200,000. The head of you, Michelle, 1,200,000, holding with Hong Kong. Shall we try 1-3, Jason? Hong Kong has it at 1-2. Fair warning then. Hammer is up. No regrets, Jason? At 1,200,000, it's a shake of the head. Hong Kong, it's coming to you. The Chagall, 1,200,000. You're sure? 1,200,000 then. Sold, 1,200,000. Congratulations in Hong Kong, paddle 8870. This takes us to lot 36, the Henri Matisse, the study from Le Chant from 1938, and £500 to open it, 550, 600,000 now. At 600,000, 650 now. Who will offer me 700? At 650,000 pounds, and I'm holding here. At 650,000, 700 with you, Michelle. Michelle McMullen holds the bid at 700,000. It's ahead of you in New York, Vanessa. At 700,000 with Michelle. At 700,000. The bid is here in London, in the sale room. Are we all done, Tessa? At 700,000 then, Michelle has it. Here it goes. Sold. Congratulations,
bidding.
Michelle. Paddle 941. 700,000. This means we can move over to lot 37, the Anish Kapoor. This is White Dark 13 from 2005. And I can hear my telephones getting ready. Let's open this at 250, 280, at 300,000 now. At 300,000 pounds, 320. At 320,000, who will come in at 350? At 320,000, holding here for the Kapoor. At 320,000 pounds.
Bidding in Paris.
Bidding in Paris, welcome, 350 with you, Pauline. At 350,000 with Pauline in Paris. At 350,000, it's ahead of you, Sarah, in New York. At 350,000 for the Kapoor, we're holding here. The bid is in Paris and not with you, Hong Kong. At 350,000. Sarah, give me a signal. Are we coming in? No, we're not. At 350,000, then Pauline, I'm selling to you. For the Kapoor, at 350,000. Sarah, no regrets? 350 then. Sold, 350,000. And your paddle there is 955. Congratulations, Pauline. This takes us to lot 38. This is the ochre now. Red flag, and an incredibly rare cloth piece, one of only a handful ever made by the artist. This work from 1963. And let's open here at 320, 350, 380,000 pounds. At 380,400 would be next. At 380,000, I'm looking to you in Paris. Welcome in Paris, I knew to look at you. At 400,000 with you. 400,000, 420 with Isabel, thank you. At 420,000 with Isabel. Paris, it's ahead of you. Here in the room with Isabel. At 420, give me 450 in Paris. You hold the bid, Paul. With Isabel at 420. You're quite sure, Paul? All right. And online, welcome in Italy, 450,000. The bid is with you, and now back to Isabel at 480. Italy, give me one more. 480,000, there you are in Italy, 500,000. Italy holds the bid ahead of you, Victoire, at 500,000 pounds. At 500,000. Isabel's out. At 500,000, Italy, it did the trick. At 500,000 pounds, no regrets, Paul? 500,000, ahead of you here in the room. 500,000 then. Sold, 500,000. And the paddle in Italy is 3063. Congratulations in Italy. Let's see if you'll stay with me for lot 40, or 39, excuse me. Lot 39, this might be for you. This is the Scarpita, Gonipo. And we can open nice and low here at 170, 180, 190,000, 200 now. At 200,000, looking for 220. Adrian, at 220 with you. Thank you, Adrian. You hold the bid at 220. For the Gonipo, at 220,000 pounds.
Bidding in Paris.
Welcome in Paris, Pauline, at 240 with you.
260's bid in New York.
260 in New York. Welcome in New York, Emily. 260 now. Paris, it's ahead of you with Emily in New York at 260,000. Thank you, Pauline, 280. Pauline takes the big bet, but not for long. 300. Thank you, Emily. I see you at 300,000. Pauline, shall we try 320? Emily has the bid in New York at 300,000. Give me 320, Pauline. At 300,000 pounds. Pauline is out. Emily, it's with you at 300,000 for lot 39. 300,000. Adrienne? We're all done? We're all done. At 300,000 pounds. Oh, I'm being told to pause. We might have another bid coming in. At 300,000 with Pauline. Sorry, with Emily. At 300,000 with Emily. Pauline is out. All right. Thank you very much, Nick. Thank you, Pauline. Emily has it at 300,000. Congratulations, Emily. It's with you at 300,000. 1371.
1371.
Perfect. I got it. It's with you. Congratulations, Emily. We move on to lot 40. This is the Van Doesburg Contra Composition 4. Coming here to be viewed on the easel. Thank you. And let's open lot 40 at 700,000, 750 at 800,000 pounds now. 850,000. Thank you, Ollie. At 850,000 for the Van Doesburg, ahead of you in the room. At 850,000 pounds, Olivia has it. At 850,000. It's not with you in New York or Hong Kong. At 850,000, Ollie, I think you have it. At 850,000 pounds, sold with you, Olivier. 850,000. Paddle 815. Thank you, Ollie. We now move on to lot 41, the Julio Gonzalez. And I can hear a couple of you getting ready here in the room. This is Homme Gothique with impeccable provenance. And let's open nice and low. Let's start at only 280, 300, 320,000 pounds. 350 would be next. At 320,000, opening it here. For the Gonzalez, at 320,000 pounds, looking for 350. Give me 350, Claudia, on the phone. At 320,000, are you bidding, Andre? 320, holding here. At 350 with Andre, thank you. Andre Sladinger on the phone has it here at King Street at 350,000. Shall we try 380, Claudia? At 350,000, Andre holds it. Claudia says no. Gracias por intentar. At 350,000, then, Andre, it's with you. 350, fair warning in Paris and Hong Kong. And ahead of you in the room. 350, then, selling to Andre. Sold. Andre, you have it. 350. Paddle 832. Thank you very much, Andre. This takes us to lot 42, the Baumeister. This is metaphysical landscape and 300,000, 320,000, 350,000. At 350,000 pounds to open it, looking for 380. At 350,000 pounds. At 350,000. At 350,000, it's ahead of you, Keith. At 350,000, looking for 380. Holding here at 350. Michelle, are you coming in? At 350,000 for the Baumeister. Victoire, it's not with you in the room and not with you in New York. At 350,000, are we coming in, Catherine? At 350. Are we coming in, Catherine? At 350,000, ahead of you in Hong Kong, and not with you, Adrian, at 350. 380 would be next. Patrick has come into the room at 350. Shall we try 380? At 350,000 then, fair warning, Charmy. At 350,000, and it's a pass at 350. Which means we can move on to lot 43. This is the Juan Miró from 1931, a small jewel, and I can open at only 240, 260, 280,000 pounds. At 280, 300, thank you, Pauline, I heard you. At 300,000, Pauline holds the bid in Paris. At 300,000 pounds, 320 would be next. At 300,000 with Pauline in
Bidding
Paris.
in Hong Kong, 320, please.
Welcome, Hong Kong, 320 with you, I heard you. At 320, ahead of you, Pauline in Paris. 320 in Hong Kong. At 320,000. Pauline, are you out? At 320. Fair warning then. Elaine, you have it. At 320,000. No regrets, Pauline? At 320,000 then. Selling here, 320. Sold. Congratulations in Hong Kong. 320,000. The bid is with you. For lot 43, the Miro. 8868. An auspicious number. Thank you. This takes us to lot 44. And again, I can hear a couple of you getting ready. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 telephone lines. And I can open for the Léger lot 44 at 400,000 pounds, 420, 450 now. At 450, 480 now, 500, yes, with Giovanna Bertazzoni at 500,000. The bid is here in London at 500,000 pounds. Giovanna holds the bid, but not for long. Charmy has 550. At 500,000 with Giovanna and 550 now with Charmy. Would you like 520? I'll take 520, why not? At 520,000, it's with you, Charmy. Give me 550, Joe. At 520,000.
Bid in Hong Kong.
Welcome in Hong Kong. It's with you now. It's with you now, Eric, in Hong Kong. At 550,000. Eric has it, the Léger at 550. Charmy, take me up to 6. At 550,000, Eric has it in Hong Kong. Not with you in New York.
Bidding in
At
Hong Kong,
550.
570, please.
570, all right, in Hong Kong, you have it at 570. Eric, will you round me up to 6? At 570,000 in Hong Kong, take me to 6, Eric. $580,000.
580.
580, all right, 580,000. Eric, you have it now at 580. 580,000. Eric holds the bid, and I can sell at 580,000 pounds. Fair warning to the room here in London. At 580,000, selling then at 580. Sold with you, Eric, at 580,000 pounds. And your paddle, Eric, in Hong Kong? Eric, may I please see your paddle in Hong Kong? 8866. Thank you, Eric. Perfect. Thank you, Nick. And we're pausing here in London. And I know that there's a couple of you getting ready on the telephones. I can hear Annie. And Andre. We're holding here. Lot 45, the Chadwick, will come up next. And holding here. And let's continue with lot 45, the Chadwick. This is High Wind 2 from 1988. And let's open, Annie, I can see you getting ready at 600,000, 650, 700,000 now. At 700,000, 750. 750, 800 could take it. At 750,000, who will come in first at 800,000? Welcome online, 800. The first is with you. At 800,000, with my online bidder, it's ahead of you, Annie. At 800,000 pounds, 850. Welcome, Ale. At 850,000, Ale holds the bid here to my right. At 850,000. Online, come back to me at 900,000 for the Chadwick. 850 is here in the room in London. But you can come back to me if you give me a click. Welcome, Annie, 900,000. Annie now takes it. It's ahead of you online with 2 room bidders. At 900,000, give me 950 online. At 900,000, Annie holds it. Shall we try 950, Ale? We're going to have a think. At 900,000 pounds, Annie holds it for the Chadwick. At 900,000, it's ahead of you in Hong Kong and in Paris. At 900,000. Nick, what do you say? Yeah. At 920, it's a yes from Nick. At 920,000. Ali, you have it. Come back to me online. Give me 950. At 920,000, the bid is here, to my right. Would you try 950, Annie? At 920,000, I'm holding here. Give me 950. At 920,000. At 920,000, give me 950, Annie. Give me 950. I'm holding here at 920. At 920,000. Alessandra holds the bid here. It's ahead of you online. You're still in the running. You can come back. At 920,000. All right, Annie, I'll take your 940. At 940,000. You're out? It did the trick, Annie. At 940,000, the Chadwick is with you and ahead of you, Andre. At 940,000 pounds. At 940. Andre? Try one more. Annie has it at 940. Annie, Andre is out. It looks like you have it at 940. Checking in with you in Paris. And ahead of you in Hong Kong. At 940,000 pounds then. Annie, here it comes to you. 940. No regrets, Ali? 940. Sold. Annie has it. Paddle 816. 940,000. Congratulations, Annie. This brings us to lot 46, the Winston Churchill. And for the Chartwell landscape with sheep, I can open at only 1,500,000, 1,600,000 now, at 1,000,007, at 1,700,000, at 1,718 would be next, ahead of you in the room, at 1,700,000. I'm looking for 18. It's not with UCN, at 1,700,000. 18 would be next for the Churchill. Jason, are you coming in? At 1,700,000, holding here. At 1,000,007. Jason, yes, no? At 1,700,000. At 1,000,007 then, are we all done? And it's a pass at 1,000,007. This takes us to lot 47, the Paul Klee, and I have a sale room notice to read here. Please note that the correct medium for this work is oil and gouache on board in the artist's original frame, and the correct dimensions should read 33.5 by 19.8 centimeters, including the artist's frame. So now that we've read the sale room notice, let's open here at 300, 320, 350 now. At 350,000, 380, looking for 400,000. At 380, looking for 4. At 380, holding here for the clay. Lot 47. At 380,000, welcome in Hong Kong. Eric is with you at 400,000. Eric has it in Hong Kong at 400,000 pounds. It's ahead of Joe at 400,000 in Hong Kong. Eric has it ahead of you all. Keith, checking in. At 400,000 pounds, Eric takes it. 400 then. Sold. Congratulations, Eric. 400,000. And your paddle there? Eric, can I please see your paddle? 8866. Thank you, Eric. Congratulations. It's a great clay. This brings us to lot 48, the Kirchner. This is from the celebrated Hermann Lange collection. And for the recto verso piece, let's open at 600,000. At 600,000, 650 now. At 650, 700. At 700,000, 750. At 750,000. It's ahead of you in Paris. At 750,000.
Bidding in New York.
Welcome, Sienna, New York. 800,000. It's with you. Sienna has it in New York at 800,000. Not with you, Tessa. At 800,000 with Sienna in New York, and I can sell. At 800,000, then Sienna's coming to you. 800,000 sold. 800,000.
1359.
1359. Thank you. I heard it clearly. This takes us to lot 49, the Kirkeby. This is the triptych from 1983, and we can view here on the screen. Lot 49, let's open nice and low at 100,000, 110,000 now. At 120,000, 130 would be next. Are you bidding 130? Thank you, Nick. The bid is here with Nick, to my right, at 130,000. And ahead of you, Olivier, at 130,000. Nick holds it. It's not with you, Guillaume, at 130,000. Selling here then, and online, you've come in just in time, 140,000. The bid is now with you online. Nick, what do you say? Nick is out. Online, it's with you at 140,000 pounds. Edmond? Not this time, he says. Online, it's coming to you then at 140,000. Here it goes. Congratulations, online, 140,000 pounds. And your paddle online is 3035. Thank you for joining us. Stay with me online. Maybe lot 50 might be for you. This is the Kirchner Ruderer. And coming directly from the artist's estate, let's see what you think online. Why don't we open straight at 1 million pounds? Who will give me 1 million pounds? At 1 million pounds for the Kirchner. At 1 million, give me 1 million pounds. I'm looking for 1 million. At 950, at 1 million, I'm looking for 1 million. There it is. Patrick Syke has it at 1 million pounds. With you, Patrick, on the telephone. At 1 million pounds. Ahead of you in the room. At 1 million. Patrick has it, and I can sell. At 1 million pounds. Sold. Congratulations, Patrick. Paddle 897 at 1 million. Thank you very much. This takes us to lot 51, the penultimate lot in this evening's sale. Here it comes into the room. This is the Henri Matisse, Lorette from 1916. Thank you very much. And let's open here at 420,000, 450,000, 480,000 now. At 480,500 could take it. It's ahead of you online. At 480,000 holding here for the Matisse. At 480,000. Give me 500,000. Holding here for the Matisse. It's not with you, Ollie. At 480. At 480,000. Sian, I see you on the phone, but it's not with you. At 480. Are we all done? At 480,000, fair warning to the room. At 480,000 then, and it's a pass at 480,000. Thank you, Nick. Which means we move on to lot 52, the Van Gogh. This is the work from 1885, viewed here on the easel, thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, the last lot before I hand you over to my colleague Cecile in Paris. Plenty of interest here. So let's open straight away with my telephone lines and 2 absentee bids, which means I can start at 320,000 with my second absentee bidder. At 320,000, the bid is here in the book. At 320, 350 would be next. At 320,000, thank you. At 350 with you, 380, back to the book. At 380,000, the book bidder has it. It's not with you, Michelle. At 380,000. With my absentee bidder, who sadly could not join us today.
Bidding in New York.
Bidding in New York, there you are, CN. It's 400,000 with you. But guess what? 420, back to the book. At 420,000, not with you, CN, give me 450. At 420,000, and I'm holding here. I have a bid in the back of the room. Welcome in the back of the room, just ahead of you, Michelle, 450 in the back of the room. And 480, back to the book. What do we say in the back of the room? Would you like to give me 500? Thank you very much. 500 with you. Guess what? You've cleared the book, and it's now with you. At 500,000 pounds, Michelle, give me 55. At 500,000, Cian, checking in. 550,000, just ahead of you online. I saw you trying to come in, but Michelle was quicker. At 550,000, come back to me online. Give me 600,000. At 500, 600 now. I see you, sir, in the back of the sale room with a gentleman seated at 600,000. It's ahead of you, Cian, and ahead of you, Michelle. Online, would you like 650? The gentleman seated holds it at 600,000. Give me 650 online. Welcome online. 650 with you. For the Van Gogh, on the easel here, at 650,000. Sir, can I tempt you to 700? At 650,000 with my online bidder. Give me 700. 675? Give me 700. At 650,000, we have to be fair to our online bidder. We can't split the bid online. At 650,000, you've come all the way. At 650,000, give me 7. At 650,000, Michelle, are you out? She's out. Michelle is out. Cian checking in New York. 650 holding here. Shall we try 675 then? At 675. Online, you can give me 700,000. 675 with the gentleman seated. Give me 700,000 online, round me up. At 675, holding here. Welcome online, I knew you could do it. 700,000 with you. Sir, shall we try one more? You're quite sure you're out? Thank you for that extra bid, and thank you for joining us here in the sale room. At 700,000 for the last lot in the London evening sale, lot 52, I'm selling to you online. At 700,000 pounds, online, you have it. Sold. Congratulations. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and that concludes our London 2021 evening sale. But please stay with us, because in just a few moments, my colleague Cécile Verdier in Paris takes over for the magnificent collection of Francis Gross.
When building his personal collection, Francis Gross made sure that each work was the most important. Each piece represents a high point for that artist. This collection was built on deep knowledge and expertise that reveals a man of great sensibility and sensitivity. This discreet collector brought together works from the iconic artists of the 20th century, including Dubuffet, Magritte, Warhol, Fautrier, Picasso, Matisse, Schiele, or Stahl. In the artistic landscape of the post-war period, every artist had to choose between two sides, either being figurative or abstract. Only a few of them refused this radical choice. Nicolas de Stael is one of them, and probably one of the most iconic. Painted in 1952, Bouteille, Harmonie en rose et bleu, is a real landmark for the artist. The precise moment when he decided to reintroduce figurative elements into the composition, to give it more depth and more strength. With this work, de Stael proves that he's one of the best colorists of his time. On the background of the work, you can see very subtle shades of grey and brown, which are very typical of his palette. But suddenly, the color burst, with the very vibrant red, the delicate pink, the deep blue of the bottle, creating probably one of the most striking compositions he ever painted. The masterpiece of the Gross collection is obviously La Vengeance, an extraordinary painting by the surreal artist René Magritte. It is also the first time it has been offered at auction. With great humor, Magritte shows the painting be surprised by a visitor as the landscape in the paintings comes out from the frame to invade the living room. La Vengeance establishes a series of unsettling ambiguities. Interior versus exterior, density versus lightness, reality versus illusion. Jean Dubuffet has always tried to push the boundary. Executed in 1956, this painting, titled L'Africain, is a prime example of this constant questioning of the artistic process. He decides to cut in parts the canvases and to reassemble all these elements into a single and new creation. The title of the work, L'Africain, bears the memory of Dubuffet's first trip to Sahara in 1947, where he was very impressed by the figure of the Tuareg people. Another key piece is a portrait of Dora Maar by Pablo Picasso, executed in 1941. Picasso returned to the synthetic cubism with the use of papier collé. The dress is made of folded wallpaper. The face is worked in gouache and graphite. The crown is a collage of foliage, and the whole is affixed to the cardboard, which adds an extra dimension to this unique work.
Thank you, Veronica, for handling that sale so brilliantly. Welcome to Paris for the next part of the Tonight Sale. Bienvenue à Paris. Nous sommes très heureux de vous accueillir ce soir pour la vente de la collection Francis Gross. As you have seen in the video, this is a very special collection. But before we begin, some sale announcements. Comme d'habitude, je vous rappelle les conditions financières de cette vente. Veuillez noter que le prix d'adjudication est augmenté des frais acheteurs et de toutes taxes applicables. Je vous rappelle que nos frais acheteurs s'élèvent à 25% hors taxes pour les premiers 400 000 €, à 20% hors taxes de 400 000 à 4 millions d'euros et de 14,5% hors taxes pour toute somme au-delà de 4 millions d'euros. Le commissaire-priseur peut ouvrir les enchères en dessous de son prix de réserve pour tout lot et en tant que commissaire-priseur, je peux continuer à enchérir pour le compte du vendeur jusqu'au montant du prix de réserve en plaçant des enchères successives ou en réponse à d'autres enchères. Veuillez noter que le lot 102 a été retiré de la vente. Please note that the purchase price payable is the sum of the final bids plus the buyer's premium and any applicable taxes. Hammer prices are subject to buyer's premium of 25% on the first 400,000 euros, 20% in excess of 400,000 euros and up to 4 million euros, and 14.5% in excess of 4 million euros, as well as all applicable taxes. Bidders should note that the auctioneer may open the bidding on any lot below the reserve by placing a bid on behalf of the seller I, as the auctioneer, may continue to bid on behalf of the vendor up to the amount of the reserve, either by placing consecutive bids or by placing bids in response of other bidders. Et nous pouvons donc débuter la vente maintenant tout de suite avec le numéro 101. Le numéro 101 qui va nous être apporté, qui est ici, merci beaucoup, lot number 101, Henri Matisse, femme à la blouse romaine, great drawing to open this cell. And I can open the bidding here at 60,000, 60 to 65,000. Nous débutons les enchères à 65 000 euros. À 65 000. Rapidement, à 65 000 nous sommes. At 65, at 65, 70, 75 now. We're at 75,000. À 75 000 nous sommes. À 75 000. Rapidement, à 75 000. 80,000, 80 000. Enchères de Laetitia au téléphone. Bid in Paris on the phone bids at 80,000. À 80 000 euros, c'est ici. À 80 000, any advance at 80,000 euros. Any advance in London. The bid is with you, Laetitia. C'est ici, à Paris. Y a-t-il quelqu'un dans la salle ou sur Internet? J'adjuge 80 000 euros. C'est pour ma collègue Laetitia. Ici, à gauche, j'adjuge. Adjugé au numéro 926. 80 000. Le numéro 102 ayant été retiré, nous passons donc au numéro 103. Présent ici, dans la salle. Le numéro 103, ce charmant collage de Pablo Picasso, 1941, beautiful collage. And with the videos you are seeing at the same moment, we have a lot of interest and we can open it at 850. Nous commençons à 850 000 euros pour ce très beau collage de Picasso. Nous sommes à 850 000, 850. Excuse me? Are you bidding? 850 nous sommes. À 850 000. À 850 000. Is it a bid? It's not clear. Is it a bid in London?
Bidding in the room in London.
We're trying to connect.
Thank you very much. 900 000 à Londres. Bidding in the room in London à 900 000. Enchère à Londres à 900 000 dans la salle. 950 with you. I take 120. 920 000 est pris à gauche. 920 000. I have 920. Sorry for splitting the bids. At 920 we are. At 920. Any advance at 920. 920 000 nous sommes. À 920 000 euros. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 920 000 pour ce dessin? Collage, 950 000, 950. 950 is taken in the room in Paris at 950
please,
now.
can we hold in Paris? We might have another bid.
1 million. 1 million is taken on my left. 1 million is with Antoine. Merci, monsieur. 1 million 100, 1 million 100 000, 1 million 2, 1 million 3, 1 million 300 000 maintenant. 1 million 4, new place, 1 million 5. 1 million 500 000, still in Paris, in the room at 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. 1 million 7 maintenant nous sommes, 1.8, 1.9. 1 million 900 000. 2 million is already here. 2 million 2. À 2 millions 200 000, back in the room at 2.2. 2 millions 200 000 à Paris. You out. Any advance on the phone? Antoine. The bid is in Paris, face to me at 2.2. Any advance in London, Catherine? I see you. Are you hesitating? 2 millions 200 000 enchères devant moi. It's in Paris at 2 million 2. 2 million 3. 2 million 4. 2 millions 400 000. Toujours à Paris dans la salle pour 2 millions 400 000. À 2.4. Étienne, 2.5. 2.6. À 2 millions 6 nous sommes. 2.6 we are. Any advance in London? It's 2.6 here.
We're
2.7
in London.
and 2.8. We are at 2.8 already now, at 2.8. À 2 millions 8, it's 2.8 with you in the room, sir. À 2 millions 800 000 dans la salle, 2 millions 9, and I have 3 million now. L'enchère est à 3 millions à Paris, assise dans la salle. Quel plaisir de revoir des enchères en salle. At 3 million we are. At 3 million. Any advance above 3 million? In London, Catherine or anybody else? Tessa? Vous laissez tomber? 3 million is here on my left. C'est bien vu, Étienne? Vous n'en voulez plus? C'est bien vu ici. No more in London. The bid is on my left. C'est bien vu, monsieur?
We're holding
à
in
3
London
millions.
for a possible telephone. We're
You have a
holding
bid in
in
London?
London. We're holding for a possible telephone in London.
You are holding for someone in London. Okay, thank you. It was not clear. Thank you. So, 3 millions à Paris, devant moi. But you can't find your bid. I understand you have a problem for connecting. So it's here, à 3 millions. Merci de votre patience, monsieur. Are we all set now in London?
We've just
C'est 3
re-established
millions,
the line in London.
Okay, thank you. Que fait-on, monsieur? Non? Ils sont indécis, mais moi j'ai quelqu'un de très décidé qui attend à 3 millions. Est-ce que c'est bien vu? Sorry, I'm going to sell in London.
We're out in London. Thank you, madam.
You're out in London, so it's with you in Paris, in front of me, the sale is here. I'm selling 3 millions d'euros. Adjugé, merci monsieur, bravo. Quel est votre numéro? Numéro 403, merci beaucoup. Numéro 104, Jean Dubuffet, l'Africain, qui arrive ici sur la gauche. L'Africain, pièce de 56, echo of the Dubuffet trip to the Sahara in the 50s. And here we had 420, 450. À 450 000, nous sommes à 450 000. What do we do at 450? À 450 000 euros, nous sommes. À 450 000. Any advance at 450, we are. At 480, 500. And 550 now. 550 is taken already. Would you like 600? 550 is here. 600 is with you now. 600 000 with my colleague Pauline from Brussels, coming in Paris for the first time after so long. 600 000 avec vous, Pauline. À 600 000 sur ma gauche au téléphone. Any advance, Laetitia? 600 000 is 600 here on my left. Any advance with you, Edmond?
She's gone.
Is 600 here. Edmond has a problem with his phone. Is 600 here. C'est bien vu, Laetitia? À 600 000. Valérie? À 600 000. L'enchère est avec Pauline ici. It's Pauline's bid at 600. Are you all set? Laetitia, you're out. Valérie, no thank you. Edmond? Edmond, thank you very much. Sold. Paddle number 923. 923. 600 000. Merci beaucoup. Le numéro 105. Jean Fautrier. The emblematic nu by Fautrier. Please note that there is artist resale right on this lot. It's missing in the catalogue. Il y a du droit de suite pour ce lot, numéro 105. Et nous débutons ici à 400 000. 420 000. At 420 we are now. À 420 000. At 420. 420 we are. À 420 000 pour le Fautrier. 450 000. À 450 000. 480 000. À 480 000. 480 we are now. At 480. À 480 000 euros. Est-ce que c'est bien vu au téléphone? À 480 000. At 480. I have 3 phones here registered to bid. We are at 480. 480 000 euros. Est-ce que c'est bien vu? À 480 000. Personne dans la salle. Personne en ligne au-delà. C'est vu dans la salle? Paul, are you with me, Paul? It's 480 now. À 480 000, 500 000. 500 with my colleague Paul on the telephone bids at 500 000 euros. 500 000, c'est ici. Est-ce que c'est bien vu maintenant pour 500 000 euros? Ici avec vous, Paul, pour 500 000. J'adjuge contre vous tous pour 500 000 euros. Je n'ai pas dit adjuger. C'est bien vu. Vous like 550? Just one bid. Paul, just one bid. Help me. Nous avons beaucoup de lots, il faut que j'y aille. Merci, 540. 540. Thank you very much. It's for you. Sold. Paddle number 927. 927. 540 000. Merci à vous deux. Le 106. Nous revenons à Matisse avec ce formidable portrait d'Elsa Triolet. Testimony of Magritte friendship with Triolet and Aragon. Very nice drawings, and I can open it here at 120 and 50. 150 we are, à 150 000 euros. Commençons à 150 000 pour ce très beau dessin. Nous sommes à 150 000, à 160 000, à 170 000 maintenant. À 170 000, at 170 we are. At 170, 170 000. Que fait-on au-delà de 170 000? At 170, Pierre-Emmanuel, are you with me? At 170, 180, 180, 190. 190 000, c'est contre vous à 190. 190 000. À 190 000, 200 000. L'enchère est ici au téléphone. It's Pierre-Emmanuel's bid at 200,000 euros. Any advance in London? Thank you very much. It's here in Paris on the phone at 200 000 euros. Nous sommes à 65 000 pour la 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 100 000? Julie, vous me dites quand je peux continuer. Je ne peux pas continuer, d'accord. Enfin, je peux prendre les enchères dans Paris, mais on ne peut pas juger en tout cas. 100 000 avec vous, Pierre-Emmanuel, merci de votre patience. Thank you for waiting à 100 000 euros. À 100 000, est-ce que c'est bien vu maintenant à 100 000? Je peux y aller? I can sell now at 100,000 euros. The bid is with you, Pierre-Emmanuel. Ce lot merveilleux, ce Magritte, La Vengeance, a Museum Quality Piece by Magritte, une pièce de 1936, et nous pouvons débuter les enchères néanmoins. Je peux débuter à Paris pour le numéro 108. I can open the bidding here at 5 million euros. Nous débutons les enchères ici à 5 millions d'euros. À 5 millions d'euros. À 5 millions nous sommes. À 5 millions. Annika give me 9.5, but Fleur didn't say 9.6. « 9 millions 6, 9 millions 700 000, 9 millions 800 000, 9 millions 800 000, 9 millions 900 000, et j'ai maintenant 10 millions. We are now at 10 million euros. À 10 millions, Annika. I wait for you, Annika, and I count on you. 10 millions. What do we do at 10? 10 millions 100 000, 10 millions 200 000. Oui, non. 10 millions 200 000, 10 millions 300 000, 10 millions 400 000. 10 millions 400 000. C'est bien vu à 10 millions 400 000, Annika. À 10 millions 400 000, toujours avec Fleur. À 10 millions 4. À 10 millions 400 000 euros. Le temps de réfléchir et plus de problèmes techniques, si je comprends bien. À 10 millions 400 000, 10 millions 5, 10 millions 6. À 10 millions 6, nous sommes 10 millions 7, 10 millions 8. Des millions 9, 11 millions. La prochaine enchère ne peut pas être de 11 millions 100, s'il vous plaît. 11 millions nous sommes. À 11 millions, it's 11 million still with Fleur. Annika, à 11 million against you. Yes. I know you are explaining. It's 11 million still with Fleur on my left. À 11 millions d'euros. Fleur, it's here. Annika, any advance in London now that the connection is back? Nous sommes toujours à 11 millions avec Fleur. Qu'est-ce que je fais? Je lui dis oui? 11 millions 100, 11 millions 200. 11 millions 200. À 11 millions 200, c'est bien vu, à 11 millions 200, I really need to push now. 11 millions 400, 11 millions 600. J'ai 11 millions 600. « 11 millions 600, it's 11 million 600 with Fleur. À 11 millions 600 000, est-ce que c'est vu, Annika? 11 millions 6. I need to press you, I'm sorry. 11 millions 600 000. 11 millions 7, 11 millions 8. 11 millions 800 000. À 11 millions 800 000, 11 millions 9. 12 000. Tu dis 12? 12 millions. It's already 12. 1200. Bien sûr, le prix est pli. 12 millions 100 000. We are 12 million 100,000 euros. Annika. I know you like the pressure. 12 millions 200 000 euros. 12 millions 300 000 euros. Bah, pas aller jusqu'à 20 millions comme ça, quand même. Hein. Annika? 12 millions 300 000 est pris à 12 millions 300,000. Tell me yes or tell me no. Yes, you need to think. Do you want the total with premium? Surtout pas. Less premium. À 12 millions 300 000. À 12 millions 300 000 euros, the bid is still with Fleur at 12 million and 300, 12 million 400, 12 million 500. À 12 millions 500 000. Je me suis complètement laissé embarquer à 12 millions 500 000. À 12,5, Annika, it's now in Paris at 12 million 500,000 against you. This is the moment to say yes. At 12 million 500,000 euros, I'm selling for 12 million and 500,000 euros. Tell me if I can go, Annika. 12 600 000, 500 000, pardon. You don't want? Are you sure? It's with you. Thank you very much. Last chance. Adjugé, numéro 928. Numéro 928, 12 500. Il y a beaucoup de zéros, ça me prend un petit peu plus de temps. Thank you to the underbidder, please, from me. Okay, just to announce that the live is reconnected completely. Apologize for the interruption. So now we go back to the cell with lot number 109. Toujours la collection Francis Gross, Alberto Giacometti, ce buste d'homme, Lothar II, the emblematic Lothar II. There's no artist resale right on this lot, important precision. Et pour ce lot, je vous propose ici 1 300 000, 1 million 3 as a start at 1 million 3, 1 300 000 euros nous sommes. 1 300 000, 1 400, 1 500, 1 600, 1 700. 1.7 is your bid. Laetitia at 1.7, 1.8. 1.8 with Mariolina. 1.8. And 1.9. 1 900 000 euros. Back to Laetitia at 1.9. 2 millions. Enchère de Mariolina pour 2 millions. À 2 millions nous sommes. À 2 millions. 2 millions 2. 2 millions 2. 2 millions 3. 2 millions 4. 2 millions 5. 2 500 000 toujours avec Mariolina ici sur ma gauche pour 2 500 000. 2 millions 6 now with Laetitia, 2.6. Still on my left, nothing in London, 2.6. 2 millions 6 Mariolina, what do we do? It's 2.6 against you à 2 600 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu Mariolina? À 2 millions 6 with Laetitia, à 2 600,000. Any advance in the room? 2 millions 8. 2 millions 7. 2 millions 7. Are you sure, Laetitia, you're out? It's 2.7 now with Mariolina. À 2 700 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 2 700 000? C'est avec vous, Mariolina, pour 2 700 000. Adjugé au numéro 929. 2 700 000. Le 110 maintenant. Nous revenons à Jean Dubuffet. Le chien mangeur de cheveux. Is coming here on my left. June 1943. And for this Dubuffet, we can open it at 400, 450, 500. I have bids. My bid at 500. C'est mon enchère ici à 500 000. On commission bid at 500. 500 000, c'est mon enchère. Ici à 500 000. Y a-t-il quelqu'un au-delà de 500,000? Here with me at 500. Any advance above 500? Pierre-Emmanuel, are you with me?
Bidding
It's
in
500
London.
in the book. 550, 600 with me. 600 is still my bid in Paris at 600. Any advance in London?
We're out in
À
London.
600 000. You're out, thank you. 650, 700. Still with me at 700. 700 000, toujours dans le livre à 700 000. À 700 000, toujours ici avec moi, pour 700 000 euros. À 700 000, 750 000, 800 000. À 800 000, je suis contre vous, Pierre-Emmanuel, à 800 000. À 800 000, que fait-on? 900 000. 850 000, j'aurais essayé. 850 000, c'est sur bid Pierre-Emmanuel à 850 000. Any advance above 850,000 euros? À 850 000. Un autre téléphone peut-être à 850 000 ou dans la salle? C'est bien vu, à 850 000. It's your bid. Any advance in London? Nothing new. It's here with you, Pierre-Emmanuel, in Paris at 850,000 euros. Adjugé 850 000 au numéro 903. 850 000. Le 111, Fautrier. Un autre Fautrier, le carré jaune, tableau à 4 côtés. From 1957, and we can be here at 50,000, à 50 000, 55 000. 55 we are, at 55. For the Fautrier, at 55. He's not coming, sorry, at 55. À 55 000 pour Fautrier, nous sommes. 60,000 online, 65. At 65, it's against you in Switzerland at 65,000. At 70, 75 now. It's contre vous à 75 000. 75 000, ce n'est pas vous en ligne et personne dans la salle ou au téléphone. À 75 000, 80 000. Enchère maintenant sur Christie's Live. It's online bid at 80,000 euros here on Christie's Live. À 80 000 euros. Est-ce que c'est bien vu? À 80 000, 85 000. 85 with my colleague Valérie at 85. 90,000 now. 90,000 is back in Switzerland. 90,000 and 95 in Paris. 95 000. À 95 000 nous sommes. What do we do in Switzerland? C'est 95 000, 100 000. Merci beaucoup. 100 is taken. À 100 000, 110 000. Valéry's bid at 110, à 110 000 euros. À 110 000. Any advance at 110, à 120 000 maintenant. 120 000, toujours en Suisse, contre vous Valérie à 120 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 120 000? À 120 000. Ah oui, non, vous allez me dire pas 125. Non, 120, 130 si vous voulez. À 120 000, je suis sûre que vous pouvez venir 130 000, Valérie. Vous êtes tellement forte, je suis sûre que vous allez y arriver. 120 000 ici, at 120, Valérie. 120 000, l'enchère est ici à 120 000 en Suisse. Je vends pour 120 000 euros. I'm selling for 120,000 euros. La chance, Valérie. Je vais adjuger 120 000. Prochaine enchère, c'est 130 à 120 000. C'est bien vu. J'adjuge pour 120 000. J'adjuge, Valérie? Est-ce que j'adjuge? J'adjuge ou pas? Les bouteilles en 1952 et je vous propose ici 1 million, 2, 1 million 300 000. At 1 million 3, we started at 1 3. 1 million 300 000 euros nous sommes. À 1 million 300 000. What do we do above 1 million 3? 1 million 4. 1 million 5 now. At 1 million 5. At 1 million 5. 1 million 500 000. 1 million 500 000. 1 million 600 000. 1 million 700 000. 1 million 700 000. À 1 million 700 000 nous sommes. 1 million 7. 1 million 700 000. À 1 million 700 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 1 million 7? 1 million 700 000. 1 million 700 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 1 million 700 000? 1 million 800 000. 1 million 800 000. À 1 million 800 000 maintenant nous sommes. À 1 million 8. À 1 million 800 000 euros. C'est bien vu. Adrien, Pierre-Emmanuel, Étienne, personne n'est avec moi. À 1 million 800 000. On renonce pour 1 million 800 000. C'est contre vous tous. C'est bien vu pour 1 million 800 000. Valérie, are you waiting for something? C'est votre enchérisseur de tout à l'heure? On est à 1 million 800 000. C'est vu? 1 million 800 000. On renonce pour 1 million 800 000. Nous passons au numéro suivant qui est le numéro 113. Egon Schiele, The Embrace, Graphite on Paper, Portrait of a Drawing House at the Met. Et pour cette pièce de 1911, je vous propose 110 000, 120 000, 140, 150 000, at 150. 150 000, it's my bid at 150. C'est mon enchère pour 150 000 euros. 160 000 in London, 170 with me, 180, 190.
Bidding in London.
210. 220 with you in London if you want. 230 with Annika. 240, non, 230, j'ai dit 230 000,
250 in London.
230 000 again. 240, 250 in London.
With us.
260 with Annika. At 260 back in Paris, at 260.
270 in
Annika
London.
at 260. 280. 280 in London. 300 000. Enchère de Pierre-Emmanuel à 300 000 maintenant. 300 000 at 300, we are here in Paris with Pierre-Emmanuel.
320 in London.
300 000. 320 in London. 320 000 à Londres. 320 000 à Londres. 340 000. 340 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu maintenant à 340 000?
360 in London.
300. I have 360 already in Paris. Sorry, two at the same moment. It was Sarah, Anna, Léa, pardon, excuse-moi. Pardonnez-moi. À 360 with Léa. Would you like 380 in London?
380 in London.
380 in London. Normalement, ils avaient la priorité. 380 in London. À 380 000. Léa's out à 380 000. Pierre-Emmanuel, what do we do? Is 380 in London. 400 back to Pierre-Emmanuel. At 400, any advance in London? À 400 this year. À 400 000. À 400 000, l'enchère est ici avec Pierre-Emmanuel. What do we do in advance in London? Any interest still? 400,000 here in Paris with Pierre-Emmanuel à 400 000.
410 in London.
C'est bien vu. Thank you. 420 in London.
410. 410.
410 in London. 410 000 in London. 410 000 à Londres. À 410 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu? À 410 000 maintenant? 420 000. 420 is taken now at 420 London. I wait for you in London. At 420 on my left, à 420 000. À 420 000.
430 in
420
London.
000. Excuse me?
430 in London. Thank you, Cécile.
Merci. 430 000 à Londres. Avec Giovanna, si je comprends bien. At 430 with Giovanna in London. At 4:30 we are with Giovanna in London. Pierre-Emmanuel, what do we say? It's 4:30, I'm going to sell in London. Est-ce que c'est bien vu? À 430 000, Pierre-Emmanuel. 440. 440 now, Giovanna against you at 440. At 440 we are. I'm selling now for 440,000 on my left.
450, please.
Thank you very much. 450 000. À 450 000 maintenant. À 450 000. 450 PE is out, so it's your bid, Giovanna, in London at 450,000. À 450 000, c'est pour vous. J'adjuge. Adjugé 450 000. Au numéro
968. Pardon, 968.
968. Merci. 450 000. Numéro 114 maintenant. Renoir. La toilette ou femme nue s'essuyant. First time at auction for this large sanguine. Number 114. 300,000, 220, 350. 350 000 nous sommes. At 350. As a start at 350. 350 000. Any advance at 350. À 350 000. What do we do above 350? À 350 000. À 350 000. 350 000. 380 000. 400 000 maintenant. 450 000. À 450 000, at 450 now, à 450 000 euros. Paul, are you following me? 480 000 at 480 on my left. À 480 000, c'est ici. 480 000. Paul's bid at 480. À 480 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 480 000? L'enchère de Paul pour 480 000. Personne au-delà de 480 000. Valérie? Léa? Ah, OK. Antoine, you have someone hesitating. Donc, on prend une petite seconde. Nous sommes donc à 480 000. C'est vu à 480 000. Antoine, vous me dites plus rien. C'est donc toujours ici pour 480 000. Personne au-delà. J'adjuge. I'm selling here for 480,000 euros. Adjugé au numéro 934. 480 000. Le 115 maintenant. Henry Moore, reclining figure. Pour ce bronze, merci d'entendre que cette vente est subject to confirmation from the Moore Foundation in October 2021. Donc, vous pouvez acheter ce lot et si le comité, par malheur, ne confirmait pas l'authenticité de cette pièce, bien sûr, la vente ne serait pas complète. Néanmoins, nous avons beaucoup d'intérêt dans ce lot. So we open the bidding for lot 115 and we open it at 20,000. I have a bid at 20,000. 20 000, c'est mon enchère à 20 000. 20 000 is my bid at 20. À 20 000, l'enchère avec moi dans le livre pour 20 000 euros. 21, 22, I have already. 22 000 avec moi. 25 000 is taken on my right with Jen. At 25 000. À 25 000 ici. À 25 000. Que fait-on à 25 000? 25 000, c'est ici. Émilie? 28 000. 30 000. 30,000 in London now. 30 000. With UGI, 30 000. 32 000. 32 is taken already. We like 35, Olivier. It's 32 here. 35 I have already. 35 new place. 38 if you want. I have 35 here with my colleague Fiona. 38 in London.
40,000 in London.
40,000 in London. New place. 40 000 à Londres. À 40 000 nous sommes. À 40 000. À 40 000. Fiona is out, so it's your bid in London at 40,000.
42 in London.
45,000 in London.
45,000. You are two in London. Lovely. I've battled through a screen. 45 000. Que fait-on?
48 in
It's
London,
45
please.
with Olivier. 48 now. It's against you, Olivier, at 48. 50,000 with you. Thank you. Toujours à Londres, à 50 000. À 50 000. Yuji, what do we do? It's 50,000 against you.
55, please.
55 000, merci beaucoup. 55 000. Toujours à Londres, Olivier, it's against you at 55. À 55 000. À 55 000 maintenant. 60 000, thank you. 60 000 avec Olivier. À 60 000 à Londres, with Olivier's bidder. À 60 000.
65, please.
65, so of course at 65. I take 65. And Olivier tells me nothing else. So it's your bid at 65,000 in London. C'est bien vu à Paris, personne au-delà de 65 000 euros. J'adjuge pour vous in London at 65,000 euros. Adjugé 65 000. Paddle number 971. Merci beaucoup. 116, 116, Armand, accumulation, signed twice and dated 70. 5,000, 5 000 euros pour le petit Armand. À 5 000, rapidement à 5 500, 6 500. 7 000, 7 500 maintenant. À 7 500, nous sommes à 7,5. 7,5, 8, 8,5. At 8,5, we are not 8,5. 8,500, at 8,5. Any advance at 8,5. Pour le petit Armand à 8 500. 9 000, 9 500. 9,5 against you, Garrett. 9 500, Garrett. Would you like 10? 10 is taken. Garrett's bid at 10. 10 000 euros, lancé avec mon collègue de Suisse à 10 000 euros. C'est bien vu pour 10 000. Adjugé 10 000. Garrett, what's your paddle number, please? Garrett, your paddle number? Merci, numéro 913. Le 117, César, la cigale, se faire souder, a unique piece, faire souder. And we open it at 30,000. À 30 000, nous sommes. À 30 000 pour le faire souder. À 30 000. Rapidement, à 30 000 euros, nous sommes. À 30,000. 30 000. Que fait-on de là de 30 000? 32 000, 35 000. 38 000, 40 000. 42 000, 45 000. À 45 000, nous sommes maintenant. À 45 000. 45 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu? Last chance at 45. À 45 000, c'est pas par vous. Et Pierre-Emmanuel, 50 000. Enchère de Pierre-Emmanuel ici à 50 000. Paris bid at 50,000, c'est bien vu. Cet artiste très français, c'est 50 000 euros ici. J'adjuge. I'm selling here in Paris. Adjugé 50 000 au numéro 935. 50 000, le 118. Albert Marquet, premier d'une paire. Poissy, les quais. Peint en 1908. Marquet, and let's start at 18, 18 000, à 18 000, rapidement à 18 000 euros. À 18 000, we are 18, Indians 18, 19, 20. At 20, we are now, at 20, 22, thank you. At 22 000, 25. Emily's bid at 25. À 25 000, nous sommes ici, 25 000 euros. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 25 000? À 25 000. 28 with Annika. 28. À 28, 30 000 avec vous, Joséphine. Ladies bids, 32. 32, 35. With Annika at 35. Now at 35,000. 38, thank you online. 38 000 bids online at 38 000. 40 000. Annika's back at 40,000. 40 000. À 40 000. Que fait-on de là de 40 000? Est-ce que c'est vu à 40 000? À 40 000? 42,000. Back to the Christie's Live at 42. À 42 000. 45,000. 45 000. 45 000. Annika's bid at 45. À 45 000. 48. So Christie's Live à 48 000 enchères en ligne. 50 000. Merci Annika. Toujours ici sur ma gauche. Pour 50 000. Est-ce que c'est vu maintenant à 50 000? What do we do on Christie's Live? With 50,000 with my colleague in Paris on my left. À 50 000. C'est bien vu. C'est votre enchère, Annika. Emily, you're out. Joséphine aussi. C'est bien vu. Vous ne revenez pas. 55, thank you very much. 55 000, c'est en ligne contre vous, Annika. Que fait-on? Annika. Non. S'il vous plaît. 55, je suis sûre que vous allez y arriver. 55 000, nous sommes. À 55 000. À 55 000. 60 000. Merci, Annika. À 60 000. Annika's bid at 60,000. What do we do online? C'est ici pour 60 000 euros. Que fait-on sur Christie's Live? 60 000. Je vais adjuger à Paris. C'est bien vu. I'm selling for 60,000. Rien qui arrive sur Internet. C'est bien vu. 65 000. 65 000, Annika. Merci de votre patience. 65 000. Est-ce que c'est vu maintenant à 65 000? À 65 000, vous n'en voulez plus?
C'est terminé, vous êtes certaine? C'est bien vu. Adjugé en ligne au numéro 3064 pour 65 000 €. Le numéro 119, Aristide Mayol, jeune fille se voilant les yeux, conçue en 1900, et je vous propose 28 000, 30 000, à 30 000, nous sommes à 30 000 €. At 30,000 we are. 30 000 €. À 30 000, rapidement à 30 000. Que fait-on de là de 30 000 €? At 30,000 euros. 30 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 30 000? At 30,000 we are. At 32, 35 now. 35 000. À 35 000. Any advance at 35? At 35, 38 now. At 38. 38 000. C'est bien vu à 38 000. 40,000. 40,000. Ce n'est plus au fond, c'est ici pour 40 000. À 40 000, c'est bien vu. Paul's bid at 40,000 euros. C'est bien vu. J'adjuge pour 40 000 €. Adjugé au numéro 925. 40 000, le 120 maintenant. Revenons à Albert Marquet, le second. Poissy, les drapeaux, cette fois-ci, peint en 1908. 20 000, 22 000, 25 000. 25, we are 28. We are at 28. 28 000 € pour le Marquet à 28 000. À 28 000, est-ce que c'est bien vu pour 28 000 €? À 28 000, que fait-on de là de 28 000? Émilie, Annika, êtes-vous ici? Pour le second, 30 000 pour Mariolina. Merci Mariolina. At 30,000, Mariolina's bid at 30,000. À 30 000. À 30 000 maintenant, 32 000. Back to Annika at 32, at 32 000, 35. Fiona is with you at 35, à 35 000. À 35 000, nous sommes 38 000. 38 000. 38 000, nous sommes maintenant à 38 000. 38 000 €. Est-ce que c'est bien vu maintenant? Annika's bid at 38. 38 000, c'est bien vu, personne au-delà. C'est bien vu, Émilie. Vous n'en voulez plus, ou Fiona? Vous n'en voulez plus, Fiona? Non? Oui ou non, Fiona? Est-ce que je peux vendre, Fiona? Je commence à écrire. C'est bien vu. Adjugé au numéro 921. 38 000. Le numéro 121. Andy Warhol, la première des opening the series of 3 portraits by Warhol we're going to sell. This one is Roy Lichtenstein in 1967, and I can open it here at 40, 50, 60,000, à 60 000. Je suis commission bids in the book at 60,000. C'est 60 000 avec moi. 65 in London. 65 000 à Londres at 65. In London at 65. 70,000 with Valérie in Paris. 70 000 maintenant. 70 000,
75 in London.
Thank you very much. 75 with Giovanna at 75. 75 000 à Londres avec Giovanna. À 75 000. C'est vu, elle n'en veut plus. It's your bid, Giovanna. I have 80,000 now with Etienne. New place at 80 000 €. À 80 000, nous sommes.
85 in London.
85 in London. 85 in London. And Etienne, what do we say in Paris?
85 con noi.
It's 85 in London. Yes, Etienne? Etienne, what do I say? 90,000. 90 000 against you, Joe.
95 in London.
95. 95 with Giovanna. À 90 000 with Giovanna in London. And Etienne, tell me 95. 100, excuse me. 100 000. Back to Etienne at 100 000. 100 is here on my left.
110 in London.
110 in London. $110 in London, 120 in Paris. At 120 now.
30 in London.
130, 130 000. À 130 000, Étienne. À 130 000, back to Giovanna à 130 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu, Étienne? À 130 000, que fait-on? 140. 140 against you, Giovanna, in Paris, on the phone. À
150 in London.
150, I take it, of course, at 150. At 150. At 150. And 150 we are. Etienne, give me 160 maybe, but give it something now. À 150 000, l'enchère avec Giovanna à Londres. Je vais adjuger pour 150 000. C'est bien vu pour 150 000. 160. And 160 now. And Giovanna tells me.
170, please.
Thank you very much. 170 000, c'est vu à 170 000. À 170 000, Étienne? Thank you. 170 000, it's your bid, Giovanna. Pour 170 000 euros, j'adjuge à Londres, sous the screen, your bid it was 70. Adjugé. Paddle number, please.
Paddle number 974.
974. 122 is a second portrait. I'm sure I will have the same people around the table. Et nous débutons ici à 60 000, 62 000, 65 000. And this is a portrait of Frank Stella, still in 1967. 65 000, nous sommes à 65. À 65 000, rapidement à 65 000. À 65 000, est-ce que c'est bien vu à 65 000, 70 000, 75 000? Bidding in London? No, it's taken at 75 already. We are 75 in the room now. 80,000 with Valérie. 80 is taken in Paris at 80. 85 in Paris. 85 in Paris.
90.
85 against 90. Thank you. Giovanna is at 90 in London à 90 000 euros. 90 000. Messieurs, que fait-on? Puisque Valérie me dit non. 95 000. 95. 95 000.
100.
100. 100 000 euros. Back to London at 100. À 100 000. À 100 000 euros. 100 000. Votre enchère à Londres pour 100 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 100 000? À 100 000. On renonce à 100 000. Est-ce que c'est bien vu à 100 000? Vous n'en voulez plus. It's your bid, Giovanna, 100 are maybe. Etienne is coming back. 100 000, Etienne, if you want to play it now. C'est 100 000 avec Giovanna à Londres. Et j'attends votre enchère, c'est... It no. Adjugé 100 000, Giovanna. Et notre numéro, Giovanna, it's still...
974.
974. Thank you. 123, the last one of the series. This one, it's a portrait of Donald Judd. And for that one, we are at 50, 52, 55,000. À 55 000, nous sommes. À 55 000. Rapidement, à 55 000 for Donald Judd. At 55. À 55 000. Any advance at 55? Ladies and gentlemen, 55. À 55 000. Giovanna, are you with me? 60 000. 60 000, 65 000, 70 000. 65 now, 75 now, sorry. Ah no, excuse me, sorry. Sorry, there's something unclear. Is it 6 or 8? 6. Thank you very much. Well, 65? No, it's you. Excuse me, my mistake. 65, it's you, that's 65. C'est bien vu? It's 65 with you. Any advance in London? C'est 65 000 avec Paul. À 65 000. At 65, est-ce que c'est bien vu à 65 000, l'enchère de Paul, sur ma gauche ici, pour 65 000 euros. I'm selling here for 65,000 euros. Adjugé au numéro 944. 65 000. Enfin, now, the last lot of the collection, of the Francis Gross collection, it's a project for Colorado, Christo, Valley Curtain, en 1972. Et je vous propose ici de débuter les enchères à 50 000. And my bid is 50,000. I have a commission bid here at 50,000. Mon enchère à 50 000 euros. À 50 000, y a-t-il quelqu'un au-delà de mon enchère écrite de 50 000 euros at 50,000 in the book for the last lot of the Francis Gross collection, 55, 60,000. Still 60 with me, Joséphine, vous dites 65. 60,000 is my bid, c'est 60 000 avec moi. Que fait-on, Joséphine? Vous n'en voulez plus. C'est bien vu, c'est contre vous tous. Le dernier lot de la collection à 60 000 euros. Je vends pour 60 000 euros on commission bid at 60,000. Are you sure, Joséphine? You can come in if you want. Thank you very much for your help indeed. Adjugé au numéro 5001. Merci à tous pour vos enchères. Thank you very much. This is at the end of the collection Francis Gross. That was the final lot, but now there's more to come with my colleague Camille de Forestat. I will take the continuing part of this auction tonight. Let's have a look on some of the highlights of the Paris 21 section of the evening sale. Thank you.
À I'm very pleased to introduce you to the 2021 Paris Vente du Soir. This sale will feature some of the most iconic artists from the post-war period, including Soulage, De Stael, Dubuffet, Basquiat, Riopelle, Hartung, Zawuki, and Shiraga. As a founding member of the Japanese group Gutai, Kazuo Shiraga has developed a radically new way to paint. Like Pollock, Shiraga places the unstretched canvas on the ground to apply the paint. After a moment of meditation, the artist hangs himself on a rope and starts to move his bare feet into the fresh paint. Like a choreography, the composition keeps the trace of this dance, of this fight with the material. Shiraga explores a new way to imprint the body on the surface of the canvas. Painted in 1962, this work is a prime example of the full energy that Shiraga puts into this painting. With this striking composition, Shiraga proves here again that he has been one of the most avant-gardist artists of his time. From the Japanese avant-garde to the French living master Pierre Soulages, here is another magistral painting from 1972. To find the right balance between emptiness and fullness, the perfect harmony between the composition and the colors, this is all the questions Soulages is exploring into this painting. This painting is one of the rare vertical compositions from that series. Here, the black curves are noted and unnoted on a very impressive background made of a deep blue and a very immaculate white. A real dialogue plays on the surface here. As Soulages likes to say, putting together a blue and a black has always something to play with sensuality.
Thank you very much, Cécile, and congratulations for these wonderful results. And we have a lot to come now. And before we start, I'm sorry, I have to read again the announcement. Je dois vous faire de nouvelles annonces. Pardon, vous dire que nos frais acheteurs s'élèvent à 25% hors taxes sur les premiers 400 000 euros, puis 20% hors taxes de 400 000 à 4 millions, puis 14,5% hors taxes pour toute somme au-delà de 4 millions. Le commissaire-priseur peut ouvrir les enchères sur tout lot en dessous de son prix de réserve et en tant que commissaire-priseur, je peux continuer à enchérir pour le compte du vendeur jusqu'au montant du prix de réserve en plaçant des enchères successives ou en réponse à d'autres enchères. Je dois vous dire que les lots 211 et 212 ont été retirés de la vente. Please note that lots 211 and 212 have been withdrawn from the sale. And if you're ready the telephones, if you're ready in London, if you're ready online, we're going to continue this Paris section of the 2021 sale with this Pierre Soulages from the collection of Ayala Zaks Abramov. I think we have a lot of interest. It's coming in the room. Where is it? Thank you very much. Are you ready the telephones? Are you ready in London? And we start the bidding if you're ready at 220, 240, 260. À 260 000, on commence les enchères. À 260 000, que fait-on? À 260,000. À 260. À 280 sur Internet. 280 now. At 280 now, it's on the Internet. At 280, against you, 300,000, too late. At 300,000, this is Emily on the telephone in Paris, against you, London. À 300 000 euros, London, would you like to come back? 320 000. Are you bidding, Flavien? At 320 000, 350, 350. At 350, it's against you, Emily, it's against you, Monsieur, at 350 000. Against you online, at 350,
London.
it's in front of me. 318 London, thank you very much, London. And 400,000 already in Paris. At 420 now, in front of me, sitting. At 420, it's against you, sir. À 420 000. En voulez-vous toujours? Non? Merci,
450 in London.
At 420, this is your bid. And Giovanna, are you bidding? No, Isabelle, at 450. Thank you, hello Isabelle, at 450,000. Against you, sir, against you, Emily, à 450 000. À 450, que fait-on qui suit l'enchère? At 450, this is Isabelle in London, at 450. At 480, 480. Oui? At 480, pardon? 480 derrière vous, trop tard. At 480, this is Léa, new place. It's against you, ladies. C'est contre vous, monsieur. À 480, Isabelle, would you like to come back? À 500 000, new place. At 500,000, there is a new place with Valérie au téléphone. Oui? 500 000 euros, de toute façon, c'est vous, chère Valérie. À 500 000 euros, at 500,000. À 500 000, que fait-on? Qui suit l'enchère? 500 000 euros, l'enchère de Valérie. Plus vous, Émilie. Plus vous, monsieur. In London, would you like to come back? At 500,000. À 500 000 euros, London. Any advance? À 500 000, non? Thank you, Jen. À 500 000 euros. Votre enchère, chère Valérie. Léa, Laetitia, Émilie, monsieur, sans regret. London, should I wait for you? Non? Isabelle, you're out? This is for sure. Thank you very much. À 500 000 euros, bien vu. Dernière chance, messieurs. À 500 000. J'adjuge. À vous, chère Valérie. 810. Merci beaucoup. Merci, Jen. Hop. Next one from the same collection, the estate of Ayala Zaks Abramov. Nous avons ce Karel Apple, this beautiful painting of 1952. Présenté sur l'écran et nous commençons les enchères, si vous voulez bien, à 240, 260 and 280 now. À 280 000. À 280 000, que fait-on? À 280,000. À 280, qui suit l'enchère? À 280 000. Contre vous, London. London, are you in? À 280,000. Against you, Paris.
300 in London,
à 280
please.
300 000. 300,000. À 300 000 euros. 320 000, Annika, contre vous. À 320 now. À 320 now, it's against you, Annika. Against you, London, not in 350. 350 000
340 in
maintenant.
London, please.
Annika's bid. 380 avec Isabelle. Thank you, Isabelle. At 380 and 400,000 already. 400 000. Back with Annika. Ahead of you, Isabelle, à 400 000. À 400 000, c'est l'enchère de Annika. Isabelle, would you like the very last one? No? You sure? Thank you, Isabelle. Thank you very much for your bids. À 400 000, 420 000. New place with Garrett on the telephone. 450, déjà avec Annika. At 450,000 against you, Garrett. Not you anymore, Isabelle. Not in the room. À 450 000, Garrett, que fait-on? À 450 000 euros, nous sommes. Cher Garrett, would you like to come back? At 450,000. 480, bien sûr. 480. À 480 000, Garrett has the bid at 480,000. Annika. One more, the last one maybe. You sure? You don't want 490? No? Merci Annika, thank you very much. Isabelle, you're out, this is for sure. À 480 000, l'enchère de Garrett, la salle, c'est bien vu. Sans regret, dernière chance pour enchérir. Garrett, Annika, on renonce. 480. J'adjuge au 817. Merci Garrett. Lot 203 from the same Ayala Zaks Abramov estate. We continue with this painting by Riopel. It's on your screen, and if you're ready, we can start the bidding. Let's start at 420, 50, 480,000. À 480 000 euros pour commencer, nous sommes. À 480 000, at 480,000. À 480 000, que fait-on? Any advance in the room, or maybe online, or in London, at 500 000 euros online. Thank you online at 500,000. 550 contre vous at 550. At 550, it's against you London, it's against you the screen and the telephone. À 550 000. Que fait-on?
600 in London, please.
600 in London. Hello, thank you very much London. Who's talking? À 600 000. À 600 000 euros, l'enchère est à Londres désormais. Qui est-ce? Ali, at 600,000, I can't see you properly. À 600 000 euros, c'est votre enchère à Londres. Que fait-on? Online. Hello, Christie's Live, would you like to come back? À 600 000 euros, c'est bien vu, l'enchère est à Londres, pas dans la salle, à 600 000. Que fait-on les téléphones à Paris? At 600,000, you sure? You're not bidding, online, sans regret, fair warning. I'm going to sell it to Alice client à 600 000 euros. Dernière chance, 600. J'adjuge. What's your paddle number, Ali? 600 000
961, please.
I can't. Sorry?
961, please.
961, thank you very much. Le 204, toujours de l'estate de Ayala Zaks Abramov. Cette transparence de borduas de 1958, cette huile sur toile, ici sur l'écran présenté. And if you're ready with... Ah, pardon. Veuillez noter que le droit de suite ne s'applique pas sur ce lot. Please note that the artist resale right doesn't apply on this lot. And we start the bidding, if you're ready, at 200,000 and 220. À 220 000. À 220 000, commençons les enchères. À 220,000. À 220 000. À 220 000 euros, que fait-on? À 240,000. À 220 000. Any advance at 220. À 220 000, 240, à 240 now. À 240 000, que fait-on? Est-ce que quelqu'un désire enchérir au-delà de 240,000? À 240 000 maintenant, c'est bien vu, à 240,000. À 240 000, any advance in London? À 240,000, c'est bien vu les téléphones. À 240, à 240,000. À 240 000, à 240 000 et 200... 260, thank you very much. At 260, this is your bid. À 260 000, l'enchère d'Étienne. À 260,000. À 260 000, c'est l'enchère d'Étienne. Your bid, Étienne, à 260,000. Que fait-on à 260? Est-ce que quelqu'un désire enchérir au-delà de 260? Étienne? This is your bid at 260? Yes? À 260 000, l'enchère d'Étienne. Bien vu à Londres, bien vu online. Last chance to bid, sorry. Fair warning, à 260 000. 260. J'adjuge à vous, cher Étienne, et votre numéro est le 823. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. De la même collection, le cheval à 6 têtes, le grand, présenté ici, exposé dès 1956, une œuvre que nous commençons, si vous voulez bien, à 110, 120 et 130,000. À 130 000 euros pour commencer. À 130,000. À 130 000 euros, que fait-on? Qui désire enchérir au-delà de 130,000? À 130 000. À 130 000 euros, nous sommes. À 130,000. À 130 000. À 130. À 140. Thank you very much, London. À 140 000, votre enchère, et 150 la mienne. At 150, it's against you, London. À 150 000 euros, mon enchère toujours. Against you, London. Against you, the room. At 150,000. À 150 000, que fait-on? 160. Thank you very much, London. At 160, this is your bid. And 70. At 170. Kiss. Thank you, Kiss. At 170, Kiss, it's ahead of you. À 170 000. À 170 000, Kiss, would you like one more? At 170, my bid, here, in the room, in Paris. At 170. À 170 000, Kiss, c'est contre vous, que fait-on? At 170, c'est bien vu. At 170, Kiss, would you like one more? Non, c'est bien vu également. Oui, je vous attends. À 170 000 euros, cher Antoine, que fait-on? C'est contre vous, contre Kiss, at 170,000. À 170 000, Kiss, would you like to come back? À 170 000 euros, nous sommes. 180, thank you very much. At 180, à 180 000 euros, l'enchère de Kiss. At 180,000. À 180 et 190. At 190 now. À 190 000. 190 against you, Kiss, against you, Antoine. À 190 000. 195, why not? À 195 000 pour vous, cher Antoine. At 195. À 195 000 et 200 000 avec Kiss. Thank you, Kiss. Sorry. À 200 000 euros, c'est votre enchère. 200,000 now, it's Kiss bids et 210 000. 210. À 210, back with Antoine on the telephone against you, Kiss. À 210 000. À 210.
220,
à
please.
210. And 220. Thank you very much, Kiss. À 220 now. À 220 000 euros. Et 230 000, 230 now. À 230 000 euros, nous sommes. À 230 000, Kiss is ahead of you. À 230,000 euros. À 230 000, que fait-on? À 230 000. 240. Thank you very much. À 240 now. À 240 000, l'enchère de Kiss. Plus vous, cher Antoine. À 240 000. En voulez-vous toujours? À 240 000 euros, nous sommes. L'enchère est à Londres, à 240,000. With Kiss on the telephone against you, Antoine. Antoine, would you like one more? À 240,000. The last one? 250. Thank you, dear Antoine. À 250 000. À 250,000. Back with Antoine on the telephone in Paris. Ahead of you, Kiss. Would you like one more?
260, please.
250 000. 260 already. Thank you very much, Kiss. À 260. Antoine, que fait-on? Ah, Kiss. We lost the line. we have to wait a little bit, please, and I'm sorry for that. It's 260, this is your bid. And Antoine is calling his client back at 260,000. À 260 000, contre vous, cher Antoine, toujours l'enchère de Londres à 260 000 euros. À 260,000. À 260 000, Kiss has the bid à 260,000. À 260 000, Antoine, que fait-on? Are you talking to your client at 260,000? À 260 000 euros, nous sommes. À 260 000, l'enchère de Kiss à Paris, à Londres. Sur mon écran, à 260. Would you like the very, very last one, dear Antoine? 270, 270 now. At 270, Kiss, I'm so sorry. At 270, back in Paris, contre vous, à 270. What are you doing? At 270 now. À 270 000 euros, l'enchère d'Antoine. Contre vous, Kiss. À 270.
280, please.
Que faites-vous? 280. Thank you, Keith. Thank you very much. À 280 000, cher Antoine. Cette fois-ci, c'est Kiss qui tient l'enchère, toujours à Londres. Contre vous, vous êtes sûr que vous ne voulez pas la dernière des dernières des dernières? À 280,000. À 280,000, Antoine? Yes? No? Yes? Yes? 290, sure. Thank you very much. The very last one maybe, Kiss, at 290 back in Paris. À 290 000, cher Kiss, contre vous. À 290 000. Would you like one more? At 290,000. À 290 000, l'enchère d'Antoine. I'm waiting, don't worry, take your time. À 290,000. À 290 000, l'enchère d'Antoine. Don't worry, I'm waiting for you. À 290, à 290. C'est l'enchère d'Antoine contre vous, Kiss. Take your
300,
time,
please.
I owe you, and 300. Thank you very much. À 300 000 euros, toujours Kiss. À Londres, au téléphone, à 300,000 euros. À 300 000 euros, que fait ton cher Antoine? À 300 000 euros. Would you like 310? Non? Merci beaucoup. À 300 000 euros, Kiss, this is your bid. Antoine, you're sure you don't want to bid? Non, merci beaucoup pour vos enchères, Kiss. This is your bid. Bien vu. Dernière chance, Antoine, à 300 000. J'adjuge. À vous. 954. Félicitations, Kiss, et merci beaucoup. Merci. Le 206, nous retrouvons Pierre Soulages, ici présenté à ma droite, devant vous. Et si vous êtes prêts, les téléphones et sur Internet également à Londres, we can start the bidding. We can start the bidding at 800. 800,000, 850, à 850, 900 000, cher Paul, at 900,000 et 950 contre vous, 1 million, 1 million, at 1 million your bid, Paul, à 1 million d'euros, l'enchère de Paul au téléphone, at 1 million, que fait-on at 1 million euros, 1 million 100, juste à côté avec Laetitia, 1 million 1, à 1 million 100 000, l'enchère de Laetitia, and 1.2, New place, online, on Christie's Live, contre vous, Paris. À 1 200 000, l'enchère est sur Internet. At 1,2 million. À 1 million 2. London, should I wait for you? À 1 200 000, l'enchère est sur l'écran.
1 3 in London, please.
À 1 million... 1 3 with Isabelle. Hello again, Isabelle. Thank you very much. At 1,3 million. Contre vous, Laetitia. Contre vous, Paul. Plus sur Internet. À 1 300 000 euros. C'est votre enchère, Laetitia. And there is a new bidder behind you. Yes?
1.5, please, in London.
1.4 and 1.5 already. So Isabel has the bid already at 1.5. Thank you very much for this London battle. À 1,5 million, l'enchère est avec Isabelle. Paul, Laetitia, online, would you like to come back? À 1 500 000 euros, nous sommes. C'est bien vu également dans la salle. À 1 500 000, Paul, Laetitia, should I wait for you? Laetitia, would you like to try one more? Non? C'est sûr? Merci beaucoup. 1 500 000, l'enchère d'Isabelle. Terminé également online? You sure? You don't want to try the very last one? We're waiting for Claudia, absolutely. 1.5 is Isabelle's bid. Claudia, would you like one more? À 1 500 000, c'est Isabelle qui tient l'enchère. Ce n'est plus les téléphones de Paris. Claudia, what do you want to do? At 1.5 now.
Can you take
oui?
1,550?
Of course, it's my pleasure. À 1 550 000 euros, Claudia is still in the game. It's against you, Isabelle.
1.6 in London, please.
1.6 now, already. À 1 600 000. Merci, chère Isabelle. À 1 600 000, Claudia is ahead of you. À 1 600 000. Que fait-on? You sure? I like the gesture. Thank you very much. À 1 600 000 €, c'est l'enchère de Isabelle. Ça n'est plus Claudia. Paul, vous avez abandonné. Laetitia, c'est terminé. Online, I don't wait for you anymore. 1 650 000. Thank you, sir. À 1 650 000, there is a new place, ladies, in the room, sitting in front of me.
1.7 in London,
against you,
please.
And 1.7 already, monsieur, contre vous à 1,7 million. Sûr? Merci, monsieur. Merci pour vos enchères. 1,7 million. Merci beaucoup, monsieur. It's still your bid, Isabelle. Claudia, you're out. Monsieur, dernière chance. Oui? Non? Pas du tout. À 1,7 million. Merci beaucoup. Isabelle, your bid. J'adjuge. À vous, Isabelle. Le 953.
Please.
Merci beaucoup. Merci, monsieur. D'une collection particulière européenne, ce tableau de Chiraga qui est présenté dans la salle ici, à votre droite. C'est un tableau qui date de 1962 et nous allons, si vous voulez bien, commencer les enchères à 700 000. Let's start the bidding at 700,000. À 700 000 €, commençons. À 700 000, 750, 800 000, votre enchère. 800 000 €, l'enchère d'Antoine. 850 contre vous. Au revoir, monsieur. À 850 000. Mon enchère contre vous, Antoine. 900 000 maintenant. À 900 000 €, ça n'est plus moi, c'est Antoine qui tient l'enchère au téléphone. At 900,000 we are. À 900 000 €. Et 950 000, l'enchère de Fiona, New Place. Fiona on the telephone. 1 million. 1 million. At 1 million, this is your bid, Fiona. This is your bid, Antoine. Fiona, would you like one more? À 1 million d'euros, l'enchère d'Antoine. Yes, Olivier. Hello, Olivier. 1-1. Thank you very much, Olivier. À 1 100 000, l'enchère de Londres au téléphone avec Olivier. Contre Antoine, contre Fiona. À 1 100 000. 1 million 1. À 1 100 000, que fait-on les téléphones parisiens? At 1 million 100. 1 150 000, Olivier, contre vous. 1 150 000. Olivier, would you like 1-2? À 1 150 000, c'est l'enchère de Fiona au téléphone. 1-2, new place. Thank you, Etienne. Too late, please. Olivier. 1-2. Sorry, Olivier? It's too late, Olivier. I'm sorry. 1-2 is Etienne. New place on the telephone. À 1 million 2, désormais, c'est Etienne qui tient l'enchère. Ça n'est plus Olivier, plus vous, chère Fiona. Et 1 250 000 new place with Josie on the telephone. À 1 250 000, Joséphine, votre enchère. At 1 250 000. À 1 250 000. Que fait-on? Chère Fiona, Étienne, Olivier, are you back in the game? At 1 250 000. À 1 250 000. 1 million 3. Merci, Étienne. 1.3. À 1 million 3, l'enchère d'Étienne. Ce n'est plus vous, Joséphine, ce n'est plus vous, Fiona, plus vous, Olivier non plus. À 1 300 000. Olivier, would you like one more? Would you like 50,000? Non? Merci, Olivier. À 1 300 000, c'est votre enchère, Étienne. Ladies, are you still bidding? À 1 300 000 €. C'est bien vu, Fiona. C'est bien vu, Joséphine. C'est Étienne qui tire l'enchère. At 1 300 000. Oui? Joséphine, regardez-moi. Terminé pour vous, merci beaucoup. Fiona. Would you like 50,000? Non? Sûr? Certain. C'est votre enchère, cher Étienne, à 1 million 3. Bien vu dans la salle. 1 350 000. Dernier moment. Merci, Joséphine. À 1 350 000. Joséphine has the bid at 1 350 000. Oui, je vous en prie, Étienne. Prenez votre temps à 1 350 000. Que fait-on à 1 350 000? L'enchère de Joséphine, plus vous, Olivier, plus vous, Fiona, à 1 350 000. Cher Étienne, yes or no? At 1 350 000 euros. Joséphine's bid à 1 350 000. Étienne, dites-moi. 1 400 000, bien sûr. 1 400 000, of course. At 1 400 000. À 1 400 000, évidemment. Cher Étienne. Joséphine, que fait-on? 1 400 000. At 1 400 000. 1 400 000. C'est l'enchère de Étienne, toujours. Contre vous, Joséphine. Vous êtes sûre cette fois-ci? Certaine. 1 400 000. L'enchère de Étienne. Joséphine, oui? La dernière? Sûr, merci beaucoup. Votre enchère, Étienne, 1 400 000. Sans regret, Joséphine. J'adjuge au 828. Félicitations. 1 400 000 au 828. Merci. Le 208, un tableau de Zhao Wuqi de 2006. présenter ici sur l'écran. Et si vous voulez bien, nous allons commencer les enchères à 500 000. Let's start the bidding at 500,000, à 500 000, à 550, à 550 000 déjà, at 550,000, à 550 000. Que fait-on at 550,000, à 550 000 pour ce tableau de Zao, at 550,000, à 550 000 in advance, on the telephone, online, in London, maybe at 600. Thank you very much, Valérie. New place at 600, 650 already. À 650, contre vous déjà. At 650,000. À 650 000, c'est contre vous, Valérie. At 550,000. À 650, c'est contre vous, Valérie. Are you still bidding? At
700 London, please.
700 000. Thank you, Isabelle. Too late, Valérie. À 700 000 euros, l'enchère d'Isabelle in London. At 700,000. At 700,000, this is your bid, Isabelle. Que fait-on? Alix, Valérie, would you like to bid?
London, please.
À 750 000 with Hugo. Hello, Hugo. Thank you very much. At 750,000. It's ahead of you,
800
Isabelle.
Londres, s'il vous
À
plaît.
800 000. Merci, Isabelle. À 800 000 euros. Déjà, avec Isabelle toujours à Londres. Plus Hugo, plus Valérie. À 800 000 euros, nous sommes. 800,000. À 850. Valérie is back in the run at 850,000. Et 900 déjà à Londres avec Isabelle toujours. À 900 000 euros, c'est contre vous déjà. Valérie, à 900 000 euros. Hugo, would you like one more? 950, too late in London. Valérie has the bid at 950,000. À 950 000. Hugo, Isabelle, que fait-on? It's in Paris. The bid is in Paris against London. À 950 000 euros. 950,000. À 950 000, mesdames, in London. Are you still bidding? At 950,000. C'est bien vu. 950 000, l'enchère de Valérie. Plus vous, Alix, plus vous, Isabelle. Hugo, 1 million, bien sûr. 1 million. Isabelle, thank you for your bid. You has it at 1 million euros. 1 million d'euros, c'est l'enchère d'Isabelle. Ce n'est plus celle de Hugo. Plus vous, Valérie. À 1 million d'euros, nous sommes. At 1 million euros. Que fait-on, chère Valérie? 1,50 million, si vous voulez. Non? Alors, à 1 million d'euros, l'enchère d'Isabelle. Hugo, you're out. You're not bidding anymore? Yes, you are, maybe? At 1, yes, you are? Yes? At 1 million, this is your bid, Isabelle. Hugo, would you like to come back? The very last one. À 1 million. Non, merci beaucoup. 1 million d'euros, l'enchère d'Isabelle. Valérie, ça vous a laissé le temps de réfléchir. C'est terminé pour vous. Alix, you want to come? Non? À 1 million, votre enchère, Isabelle. Oui, 1 million. I'm going to sell it. Je vais le vendre à Isabelle. Valérie, 1 million 50 at 1 million and 50,000. Dernière chance. 1 million 50 000, vraiment au dernier moment.
And 80.
Ouais, I can't say no to you, Isabelle. Allez, 1 million 80 parce qu'on l'a fait beaucoup attendre. 1 million 80,000. Would you like one? À 1 million 80 000. À 1 million 80 000, c'est l'enchère de Isabelle. I owe Isabelle because she's very patient. So à 1 million 80,000. À 1 million 80 000. Terminé. Merci pour vos enchères, Valérie. Thank you for your patience, Isabelle. À 1 million 80 000, Valérie. Oui, non, c'est sûr. Attention, je vais le vendre, vous êtes sûr? 1 million 80. J'adjuge. À vous, chère Isabelle.
983.
Merci beaucoup. Merci, Jen. Le 209 par Hartung, cette huile sur toile de 1934, ici présentée. Et nous commençons, si vous voulez bien, les enchères à 620, à 620 000 commençant. At 620,000, à 620 000, at 620, at 650, à 650 000, at 650 now, à 650 000 contre vous la salle, at 650,000, à 650 000 euros. C'est une enchère, mademoiselle? À 650 000, at 650,000, à 650 000. Que fait-on les téléphones? À 650 000, at 650 and 80, at 680 now, à 680 000. Contre vous tous, à 680. C'est bien vu dans la salle, at 680,000, à 680. Que fait-on les téléphones? Any advance? Any advance in London? At 680,000. Are you bidding in London? Non? Should I wait for you? À 680 000, c'est bien vu également sur Christie's Live dans la salle. Sans regret, les téléphones, at 680. Mariolina, should I wait for you? At 680,000, non? Étienne, bien vu, à 680 000, 680. Et nous continuons avec le 210 qui nous est apporté. Merci beaucoup. Cette gouache sur papier de 1962 par Dubuffet, présentée ici, merci beaucoup. Et nous commençons à 800 000, 800,000 to start, à 800 000, à 850 000, at 850,000 we are, at 850,000, à 850 000, à 850 000. Que fait-on à 850 000? Qui désire enchérir au-delà de 850,000 euros? À 900 000, thank you very much London, avec Dirk. At 900,000, hello Dirk, thank you very much for your bid. À 900 000 euros, c'est l'enchère de Dirk. À 950, contre vous déjà. At 950, it's ahead of you Dirk. À 950 000. À 950 000 et à 1 million maintenant. À 1 million, votre enchère, cher Dirk. À 1 million d'euros, thank you very much, this is your bid. À 1 million 100, 1 million 1. And 1 million 1 against you, sorry. À 1 million 100 000, ahead of you.
I'm bidding.
Bidding? Et 1 million 200 000. Thank you very much. À 1 million 2, c'est l'enchère de Dirk à Londres, au téléphone, contre vous tous, at 1 million 2. À 1 million 2, c'est bien vu dans la salle, 1 million 2. Que fait-on à Paris, les téléphones? C'est bien vu. Paul, Laetitia, Étienne, at 1.2. C'est votre enchère, cher Dirk, à 1 million 2. Dernière chance, les autres enchérisseurs à Londres. Bien vu la salle, à 1 million 2, Dirk. J'adjuge à vous. Et votre client porte le numéro 982. 982. Thank you very much and congratulations for your bids. Thank you. Le lot 211 a été retiré de la vente. Le lot 212 également. Nous arrivons directement au lot 213 par Fontana, Concetto Spaziale. 1957, ce tableau est exposé ici, derrière les téléphones, vous le voyez. Et si vous voulez bien, nous commençons les enchères à 400 000, à 400 000, at 400,000. À 400 000 euros, que fait-on? Qui suit l'enchère de 400 000 euros? À 400 000 euros, c'est mon enchère. À 400 000, à 420 000, merci, et 50 contre vous. 450,000. À 450 000 euros, c'est toujours mon enchère. À 450 000, any advance? At 450,000. À 450, c'est bien vu? At 450 and 80. Thank you very much. À 480. Et 500 000 déjà. At 500,000, my bid. À 500 000 euros, c'est toujours avec moi contre vous tous. At 500,000, mon enchère à la table. It's ahead of you, London. It's ahead of you, the telephones. À 500 000 euros, c'est bien vu? You see, would you like to bid? À 500 000 euros, my bid. Non? Thank you very much. À 500 000, dernière chance dans la salle. Bien vu les téléphones. Paul, Laetitia, should I wait for you? Non? À 500 000 euros. J'adjuge au 10-02. Le 214, Property of a Gentleman, c'est le sentencieux. Cette fois-ci, nous retrouvons Dubuffet, cette fois-ci pour une huile sur toile de 1958. Et nous commençons les enchères à 400 000, 420 000, 450 000. At 450,000, à 450 000, à 480, at 480,000, à 480, à 480, c'est dans la salle. At 480,000, à 480 000 euros nous sommes. At 450 et 500 000. Thank you very much, Laetitia. À 500 000 euros, que fait-on? À 500 000, à 550, at 550, à 550 000 déjà contre vous, Laetitia. At 550,000 et 600 000. Merci beaucoup. At 600,000. À 600 000 euros, l'enchère est avec Laetitia. Dans la salle, que fait-on? À 600 000, c'est bien vu, l'enchère de Laetitia. At 600,000. You see, would you like to bid? At 600,000. À 600 000 euros, c'est bien vu, London. Are you bidding on the telephone at 600,000? Should I wait for you? Non? Alors à 600 000 euros, c'est l'enchère de Laetitia. Bien vu les autres téléphones, bien vu sur Christie's Live. À 600 000 euros, Laetitia, you ask the bid. J'adjuge au 808, 600 000. Thank you, Laetitia. Lot 215 par Nicolas de Staël, cette composition de 1949. And if you're ready in London and in Paris, we start the bidding at 700. Let's start the bidding à 700 000 euros. À 700 000 euros, nous sommes. At 700. Que fait-on à 700 000? Qui désire enchérir au-delà de 700 000? À 750. At 750,000. À 750 000 euros, nous sommes. At 750. It's ahead of you, London. Not on the telephone in Paris. At 750,000. À 750 000. C'est bien vu les téléphones? Any advance? At 750,000. In London. Would you like to try one bid? At 750. No? You see, you're not. Thank you very much for your support at 750,000. 750 000, c'est bien vu. Dernière chance, les téléphones à Paris. Dernière chance online sur Christie's Live at 750, 750, 750. Merci beaucoup. Le lot 216, Property from a Private Belgium Collection, des Gunther Forg Painting de 2008, ici présenté sur l'écran derrière moi. Et si vous voulez bien, nous allons commencer les enchères à 320 now. À 320 000 euros, nous sommes. 320, 350, à 350, à 350 000 euros, à 380, à 400 000, à 400 déjà, à 420 000 avec Antoine, à 420, à 450, too late online, à 450 my bid, à 450 000, 500 000, non, 480, 500 000, my bid, 500, against you Antoine, not online anymore, à 500 000, still in my book, à 500 000 euros, contre Antoine, contre online, at 500 and 550 new place. 550 000 nouvel enchérisseur avec Paul au téléphone. À 550 000 euros, c'est l'enchère de Paul. C'est contre vous Antoine, contre vous, cher Étienne, à 500 000 et 550 000 et 600 000. At 600,000, contre vous, à 600 000 euros déjà. At 600,000, against you online, 650. Merci beaucoup, Paul. À 650 000, l'enchère de Paul. At 650,000, Paul, this is your bid. À 700 000. At 700,000 against you. À 700 000 euros déjà, cher Paul, c'est contre vous. At 700,000. À 700 000 euros, toujours à Paris. Contre vous, Paul. Contre vous, l'écran. À 700 000 euros, Étienne, would you like to come back? At 700,000. À 700 000 euros, nous sommes. C'est bien vu, cher Paul. Bien vu, Étienne. You see, London, would you like to come in? At 700,000. À 700 000 euros, messieurs. Le marteau va tomber. Oui, 750, trop tard. J'ai vu Joséphine. Sorry? Non. 720, thank you very much. À 720 000, 750 déjà. À 750, à 750. À 750 000 euros, nous sommes contre Joséphine, contre vous, cher Paul. À 750 000 euros, c'est toujours contre vous, à Paris, à 750,000. C'est bien vu, messieurs. À 750 000 euros, dernière chance. Paul, would you like to bid the very, very last one? 780, si vous voulez. Paul, the very last one, if you like. À 750 000 euros. Non? C'est bien vu. Joséphine, last chance to bid. Étienne, would you like to come back? No, you're sure you're out. Et Paul, regardez-moi, terminé à 750 000 euros. C'est toujours avec moi à la table. À 780. Thank you very much, Joséphine. Presque au dernier moment. Et 800 000 contre vous. 800,000. I'm sorry, Joséphine. À 800 000 euros, c'est toujours contre vous. Would you like one more? À 800 000 euros, Paul a abandonné. Christie's Live is not with us anymore. London is not bidding. Joséphine, 800 000 euros, c'est mon enchère. Dernière chance, bien vu. À 800 000 euros, une fois, deux fois, trois fois, Joséphine. J'adjuge au 10,04. Merci, Jen. Le lot 217, nous retrouvons Pierre Soulages, un outre noir de la Fondation Mireille and James Levy. C'est une peinture qui date de 1990, ici présentée sur mon écran. Et si vous voulez bien, nous commençons les enchères à 420,000. À 420 000, commençons. À 420 000, que fait-on à 420 000? 450. Trop tard sur Internet. 450, c'est pris. À 450, c'est pris. C'est contre vous, Internet. À 450,000. À 450 000. Any advance online? Would you like to come back? À 450 000.
Bidding in London at 480.
480, thank you very much, and 500 online already, you see. À 500 000 euros, c'est déjà sur Internet. Et 550 avec Isabelle. Thank you, Isabelle. At 550, Isabelle has the bid. À 550 000. Contre vous, you see. À 550 000 euros. Que fait-on les téléphones à Paris? Et que fait-on sur Christie's Live? At 550,000 et 600 000 euros. Oui, bonjour Julie, at 600,000, thank you for your bid. À 600 000 euros et 650 already with Isabelle. À 650, c'est une bataille à Londres, it's a London battle. At 650,000, you see, any advance in the room maybe? At 650,000.
It's in 3 places here, and Julie goes on.
700 000 euros avec Julie, 3 personnes à Londres, à 700 000. 2 au téléphone, une avec Yussi dans la salle, at 700,000. À 700 000, Isabelle. You're not bidding anymore, you see? Would you like to come back?
Are you sure? You're
À
definitely out,
700
so
000
we're out
euros.
live in the room and it's with Julie on the telephone.
À 700 000 euros, c'est l'enchère de Julie, pas dans la salle avec Yussi. Messieurs, au téléphone, à 700 000 euros, c'est bien vu. Mesdames, également. Isabelle,
s'il vous
terminé
plaît.
pour vous. Oui, bien sûr, 720. À 720 000, c'est ça que nous a demandé Isabelle. Hein? 720 000, why not? At 720. À 720 000 euros, que fait-on, chère
750,
Julie?
s'il vous
Would you
plaît.
like one?
750.
750, bien sûr. At 750, thank you. 750 000 euros, Isabelle, would you like the very last one? At 750,000? No? Ah, I'm slowing down. I'm waiting for you. At 750,000, you see. Did you have time
Would you like to come
decide
in?
if you...
Are you sure? So we leave it with Julie. Julie's bid then at 750 here.
780, s'il vous plaît.
780, thank you Isabelle, merci beaucoup à 780, Isabelle is back in the run. Ce n'est plus vous Yussi, ce n'est pas vous Julie, at 780,000, à 780 000 euros. Julie, voulez-vous enchérir à nouveau?
800 000, s'il vous plaît.
800 000, bien sûr. Merci Julie. At 800,000 now. À 800 000 euros maintenant. C'est Julie, toujours au téléphone. Ce n'est pas vous à Paris, pas vous Yussi, Isabelle. À 800 000 euros cette fois-ci. Êtes-vous toujours avec nous? At 800,000. Non, cette fois-ci c'est bon. Merci beaucoup Isabelle pour vos enchères. Oui?
Absolutely out.
Of course, I'm waiting for you.
820,
à
please.
800 000 euros. 820, Isabelle, thank you. At 820. À 820 000 euros. Isabelle dit non, mais elle revient toujours. At 820. À 820 000. Julie, would you like one more? At 820,000 now. À 820 000. L'enchère de Isabelle, toujours à Londres.
840 000, s'il vous plaît.
Ah, 750, s'il vous plaît, Julie. Je me sentirais très mal par rapport aux personnes qui sont là dans la salle, à qui j'ai déjà
850,
refusé.
pardon, 850.
Merci beaucoup. 850, the bid is already déjà coupé en deux, à 850 000, pardon, at 850,000. Thank you, Julie. Isabelle, would you like one more? At 850. I'm waiting for you. At 850,000, this is Julie's bid à 850 000. À 850 000.
870, please.
80, lucky number, 880. À 880 000, votre enchère,
880,
Isabelle.
s'il vous plaît.
Merci beaucoup. 880. À 880 000 euros, l'enchère d'Isabelle. Julie, would you like one more? At 880,000. À 880 000
900 000,
euros,
s'il vous
toujours
plaît.
Isabelle. Et 900 000 désormais. Merci, Julie. At 900,000. À 900 000 euros. Cette fois-ci, I can't believe you. Je ne peux pas vous croire, chère Isabelle. Vous êtes sûre? À 900 000 euros, c'est l'enchère de Julie. Ça n'est plus Isabelle. Pas you see. At 900,000, any advance in the room in Paris? Non? You sure? You let go à 900 000 euros. Julie, votre enchère. Isabelle, last chance to bid à 900 000 euros. Julie, j'adjuge au 950. Félicitations.
Merci madame.
Merci beaucoup. Et c'est ainsi que nous terminons cette deuxième section à Paris de notre vente 2021 avec Joseph Albers. C'est cette très belle peinture de 1956 qui nous est ici présentée. Merci beaucoup. Et si vous êtes prêts, we have a lot of interest on this painting, a lot of telephones from everywhere. And we started bidding at 200, at 200,000, à 200 000 euros simplement. On commence à 200 000 euros, à 200 000 qui suit l'enchère, à 200,000, à 200 000, à 220 000 avec Olivier. Thank you, Olivier. À 220 000, à 240 000 online, à 240 and 60 with Mariolina. Too late, Olivier. À 260, Mariolina has the bid. 280, trop tard, Paul. 280 000, l'enchère de Olivier. Against you, the telephone in Paris. Et 300 000, 300,000, Mariolina. À 320, it's Olivier in London. À 320 000, c'est Olivier. 350, New Place. À 350, it's a New Place. Et 380 avec Olivier. 380 now. 380 000, Olivier à Londres. Et 400 000. Trop tard sur Internet, I'm sorry. Et 400 000, c'est votre enchère. 420 000, c'est Olivier. 420. Contre vous, Paul. À 420 000. 450 000, Olivier, contre
480
vous.
000.
At 450. 480, 480, Paul, ahead of you. At 480. 500 000. 500,000. À 500 000 euros, contre vous, Olivier. Not online anymore.
520 000.
At 500,000. 520 000. 520 now. At 520. Mariolina, Etienne, Paul, would you like to come back? At 520,000, à 520 000 euros, nous sommes, c'est l'enchère de Olivier au téléphone à Londres, at 520,000, à 520 000 euros, c'est bien vu. Messieurs, c'est terminé les téléphones à Paris. Que fait-on sur Christie's Live? Would you like to try one more? At 520,000, à 520 000 euros, 550 s'il vous plaît. J'ai dit non à Julie il y a 5 minutes, mon cher Paul. Vous étiez là? At 520, at 520,000, à 550 si vous voulez. C'est vous, Paul, qui me dites. Hein, vous savez que je suis à votre service. Je dois le prendre, 540. Excusez-moi, Olivier. At 540,000. À 540 000, Olivier, I'm sorry for that. Would you like for
560 000.
At 560. Merci, Olivier. Thank you for your patience. At 560,000. À 560 000, c'est l'enchère d'Olivier. À 560 000 euros, cher Paul, would you like one more? At 560,000. À 560 000 online, would you like to come back? At 560,000, c'est bien vu dans la salle. À 560 000, toujours Olivier au téléphone. Paul, merci pour vos enchères. Étienne, last chance to bid tonight. Non, you sure? Votre enchère, cher Olivier, c'est ainsi que s'achève cette vacation at 560. Last chance to bid à 560 000. J'adjuge. À vous, Olivier. What's your paddle? Thank you. I can't hear your paddle number. Do you know his paddle number?
952.
950. Merci, Olivier. So congratulations for this great sale. Thank you for coming. Thank you online. And thank you for following us on Facebook, WeChat, Christie's Live, and so many. And we meet again tomorrow for the London Modern and Impressionist sale at 12 London time. Thank you, UC. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you, Paris.
Ciao.
Well done.
Au revoir.
Congratulations.
Thank
Bonsoir à tous.
Bravo à tous.